Right.
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 On a weekend, everybody just lackadaisical. Even when I go to the club, it's like I'm promoting. I have the report card sign, and
Right.
Oh God.
I'm taking pictures.
Right.
And
Oh God.
you feel me
He
doing
ain't
X,
lying.
Y,
I seen it
Z.
live.
I'm always working.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. I'm
For the weekend.
I'm that's low key to say. I low key hate the weekend because it's like it's more work.
Oh, for you, it's more work.
Yeah. I mean, for obviously me and Cinco, we DJ, so like the weekends are like
More work. Like,
that's our Monday through Friday for the most part. You
Okay,
feel what I'm saying? So, but I'm like you. I kind of like don't like taking days off. And the days I do take off, I feel like, damn, I really let this day pass and I ain't do
I ain't
shit.
do shit. Yeah, not gonna happen.
That's tough.
Not on my watch.
Yeah.
I'll do something. I'll come up with something.
So
I'll make a meme,
even on
something.
on a sick day, what the type of work you doing?
I'll come up with some memes, word searches, some type of challenge or something, anything like. Got to set up some press for next week.
Yeah.
Anything. Work on I'm in like 1,000 group chats, doing like 1,000 different projects. So.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
dominate every group chat I'm
Right.
in. I'm the guy who's sending in ideas 24/7.
That's
Yeah.
lit.
Share notes. I'm that guy. I'm annoying like that.
Yeah.
I like to work. I don't.
So I have a question. Since you're that type of person in the group chats, because I feel like I'm like that sometimes too. How does it feel when you're not getting them responses though from the people in them groups when you're sending them motherfuckers and you like, and you just gotta wait for them text backs? Like, god damn.
I mean, to be in a group chat with somebody
Nico
who's
laughing
like,
because he know I'm kind of subbing him right
oh
now.
shit, really? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
To be in a group chat with somebody who's lackadaisical and like not taking the work serious or like just bullshitting, I guess. I don't know. I'll just start doing that job too. Like that's just me. You feel, it's gonna get done.
Right.
It's gonna get done for sure.
And I feel like we got a home on that because a lot of people like they know you for the report card and no jumper and day in LA, but they don't really know the behind the work you do. You feel me? That's kind of why I'm talking about it now, just so people can see you in that light as well. You feel me? Like because I just feel like a lot of motherfuckers focus on a report card for one. You know what I'm saying? But they don't really understand the work you put in just to be that popping person that you are. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you
Right.
so
Uh,
wanna give them
I mean, I started my company DeJon Paul Creative when I was in high school. Yeah, I was just managing. But I did artist management for 10 years before I ever wrote an article.
Oh, that's lit.
I had a background in that. I understood that in maybe like
What made you get into media?
one, I felt like there needed more black representation out here on the west. There was a void. And then I felt like the people that were doing it at the time, I just didn't find them smart. I didn't find them intelligent. Or came off as nice.
Right.
Yeah.
They presented themselves as nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm cool. Cool to hang out with. You like to
Yeah.
hang out with me. Like,
Are you getting shit done? It's
yeah,
cool to
are
hang
you
out.
effective?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. It was just very like popularity contest, high school shit.
Oh God.
I'm
You
looking
ain't
for
lying.
like
You ain't lying.
effectiveness of someone who has a skill, good at the craft, know to ask the right questions, know to get us the right information, how to facilitate, make things take. So in 2018, I put out what was the list called? It was like the greatest LA rappers of all time, 25 greatest. John Paul put it out. They cursed me out the same way they do with the.
Yeah.
Was just that. Yeah, it did. It started a journey.
Who you feel like the most iconic LA rapper of all time is?
Iconic Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is the most
Okay.
famous human alive.
You think alive ever?
Not ever alive. Michael
I
Jackson.
think black.
Right.
Well, a lot. Yeah,
Like
alive.
alive.
Like,
Michael
alive?
Jackson, you know,
Yeah.
when he used to
I
do like
seen
that,
motherfuckers
but, yeah.
speaking on that about Snoop being you saying that, and it's crazy because I think I agree too.
You said that before.
I agree, and the reason I say
think
that,
black, yes.
the
I think
reason why
black,
I
yes.
say that is
Yeah.
because
In
I'm like
different languages.
I'm Nigerian. I've been to Nigeria multiple times, and you know when I would start popping in this DJ world, my dad used to brag on me. And even out there, they used to say, "Oh, your dad say you DJ for Snoop Doggy Dogg." Like, and deep in Nigeria, in the villages, though, you feel me? So I'm like, they know who Snoop Dogg is there.
Everyone knows who Snoop Dogg is.
So
Whether
that
he's white,
was-
black, whatever.
I
80,
agree with that. There was a lot of
20.
pushback on that when you said that, but I really believe that you were
They said some.
Accurate.
They said some soccer player. I can't remember his
Oh,
name.
yeah,
Messi.
Christian
Messi. Was it
Ronaldo.
Messi?
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo?
I don't
Ronaldo.
even know who that is.
He is very
I
popular.
didn't even go Google him after they said it. That's how unimportant
I didn't
to
know
Yeah.
watch soccer.
Yeah,
I
he's-
know watch soccer.
He's the most followed person I think on Instagram.
Instagram, he
That's
is.
what's up.
But like in a hip hop, just music.
That's what I said.
and, like,
Black hip hop. There's
Just
nobody.
As a person,
As
Yeah.
a person.
Yeah, as a person.
She has the most. That's it.
What about
There's
TV?
billions
Right.
of people that don't have internet.
Like I said, the
He plays
people
a-
in those villages that I was in that knew Snoop
That-
Doggy Dogg, them niggas don't have it. I mean, they probably do
Like,
now.
what movie is he in? Like, what movie is that guy
That's true.
in?
He's not in the movie.
What's the commercials?
He got
yeah.
commercial. He got
Yeah,
commercial.
probably
What are the
commercial.
products?
You feel
Probably
me?
soccer-
He's
soccer
a
shit.
soccer player.
So
I know what he does. What are the like?
Maybe
Snoop Dogg
Gatorade.
got like Budweiser and what? It's a beer or something.
Yeah.
Is it as popular as?
I don't know. I don't drink beers.
Corona.
Well, for people that drink beers and watch soccer, I would guess that's big.
Yeah.
He's very big,
Hand in hand.
but
Beer and
I really
soccer.
I'm
believe
going
Snoop.
with Snoop.
Yeah,
I think I go with
Snoop,
Snoop because
Beyonce. Those are like
I would go Snoop over Ronaldo just for the simple fact that like Snoop, like you said, can reach different demographics. I feel like Messi is famous. Don't get me wrong, but he's more famous.
he ain't
to,
famous
like,
in the ghetto.
exactly. He's not famous to even like Caucasian people. You feel me? Like
He's famous to
to-
Caucasian people.
I think
though.
he's famous more to
I think he's
Hispanic.
famous to you European
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
not
And that-
American
yeah.
Caucasian
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that
so
could be true.
because you have to watch soccer or care about soccer, and
Yeah.
you don't have to give a fuck about hip hop.
But you know who Snoop is, whether it's a
Yeah.
movie.
That was-
Right.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that.
I definitely agree with that, 100%. But my boy DeJon Paul's in the motherfucking building. We do appreciate you coming through. I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite food spots in LA?
I mean, I'm not gonna give out any I actually be at all the time.
Wow, you're not
Yeah,
No, they be out here
XYZ.
threatening my nigga this for
That's
trying to
all
go to his food. He just trying to
Obviously,
eat.
I'm infatuated with Mike's Deli.
Okay, that's the one.
I eat that at least once a week.
You can give us like 3.
SoCal Wings, Mike's Deli, and Loaded Wings and Deli on Florence. Like Florence and Van Ness, but it's like a block away. Loaded Wings and Deli, yep. They got
Well,
the
I never had
best.
no
They got
loaded wings
pastrami,
before. I
loaded
love wings, too.
fries, all of that. It's
Oh.
not loaded wings.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I was about to
Oh,
say, God
yeah.
damn, that's different.
Why would you want all that on a chicken wing?
They put all that on a turkey leg. You ever been to turkey leg
I
hood?
don't
They-
eat turkey leg.
Oh, you don't? Okay,
It's
You
yeah.
know
a
what's
pink.
funny? I got like I think it was for Father's Day. I got cooked turkey leg for Father's Day, and I looked at Shawty's face right in her eye, and I was like, I'm not eating that.
Yeah.
That shit looks this.
First
and
of all,
that.
why did she
It's-
cook you something you didn't want? She didn't
She
ask you what
didn't-
you like.
She just like this one this
Surprise you?
yeah, this spontaneous shit, and I'm looking at
On
like 'cause
Father's Day?
nigga, turkey leg just big as fuck.
So you never had turkey leg at Disneyland?
No,
Y'all niggas tripping. Them shit's fire.
I never
That
had
shit
I didn't get a turkey
pink
leg when I
and
was in
gummy
Houston.
and- No.
You
You're supposed to
tripping.
put that in the pot of greens and cook it. You're not
Like,
supposed
Yes,
to.
and that's
Yeah,
And
that's,
that's it.
it.
Oh, because I'm the only person that eats
That
turkey
motherfucker
leg.
look too
Fuck it.
big
Like
and
a
deformed.
dinosaur leg.
Bro, like that
Yeah,
motherfucker
I'm
is
good.
big
I'm
as
good.
fuck.
I mean, I agree on it's big, and it's weird that she fucking cooked that for you on Father's Day, but they're
Yeah.
fire at Disneyland though. But I will tell y'all this, ladies, if you want to surprise your nigga and cook him something, find out the shit that he like. Don't
No, but
surprise.
I like wings though. I really love wings. But but she was like, I'm
They
gonna
gave you a
just,
turkey wing.
That's crazy.
I'm mad because she made that bag because I love mac. And
Yeah.
I mean, this mac, I'm not eating that wing. I'm gonna keep it the whole bin.
John, are you more of like
If I go on a date, I'm a control freak, so I'm definitely gonna plan it, and it has to be planned out, or I need you. Organization. I don't like nothing that's just
Gonna do this.
no. I like everything out, or I'm a plan it. I'm a
Yeah.
control freak. Everything has to.
Did that come with with the work and what you do for your career, or has that always been something that you've always been?
I think that's why I got in. That's why I was so good in business always, and so interested and always a part of business. Always had that. Cool. I always other students cause issues that I always have a high grade and. When my homework's
Okay.
done, my
Yeah.
this is that, my essays, this,
So
my
you was a
handwriting
nigga-
is neat.
you
my
was a
desk
nigga-
is neat.
so they been mad at you.
You was a
They
nigga in
been
class at the
calling
end of
you.
class, like, Miss Jackson, you forgot to take the homework. You was that nigga?
Damn.
DeJon? Fuck,
I'm
nigga.
a wonder.
You was that nigga, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I always like, I just always like school. I always like working and stuff. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
stuff is good.
Is
Like,
that
I like to
why-
read? Shit.
Is that why you kind of transitioned from the management of artists to media because you got more control? Because I know with artists, it's really, really hard to because someone like you, that's like good managerial skills. But
Yeah.
especially these new artists, these niggas don't give a fuck about none of that.
That's definitely the other side of why I went from being management to because, and it still plays out in media though. But
Mm.
it's like every artist, every client I would have, they would just want to hang out with me. Like you just want to smoke with me, hang out with me. You want me to be in the car with you. You want me to hang out and be around you. You know, walk 3 steps behind you, but we're not doing anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you'll play me a song, and I'd be like, okay, no, this needs to be the single. Now we're gonna go with this one. So why am I here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we didn't do a video to this one. Nah, we're gonna do a video to this one. Okay, so why am I here?
I
Right.
feel like, I remember you
Yeah.
would say one.
Yeah, it's like at this point, let me just do my own thing. And make it about DeJon Paul and what I want to do when I versus I wasn't gonna spend another 10 years trying to convince an artist that we need the photo shoot. So now I guess I'm trying to convince everybody to do it. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
so. It's
now,
like
for sure.
I feel like I'm everybody's manager
Yeah.
that they ignore.
So what
Versus-
artist that you did manage and help in their career that was easier for you compared to the other artists? Like the one that is like, he was listening to you for the most part.
If I had somebody who listened to me, I'd be a billionaire or worth $100 million
no,
or something
there's
like that.
nobody.
None of them did. None of them listened, and they will tell you. They'll tell you. Somebody went on camera, went on other podcasts, and explained like, man, he was trying to get me to do this. He was trying to get me to do that. He was 14 trying to get me to do this. He was 16 trying to get me to do this. He was 18 trying to get me to do this. He was 21 trying to get me to do this. And it's like, you know, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is about me, but when I tell people something,
Yeah.
they don't want to hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like no. Whatever DeJon says is no, and it's like I'm telling you the right thing.
Right.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be telling you this. Why would I
Yeah.
wake up and do all of this and tell you something wrong? Right.
Yeah.
So, but just keep not listening to me, I guess, because you know.
And
you're
I
hurting
wonder
yourself, not
how
hurting
many
me.
of them artists looking back now, like, damn, I just,
Probably all of them.
you know. But I feel like that's just people though, because I was talking to Cinco about this too. Like, with females I dated, it's like shit I complain about them bitches. Don't do it. The second I stopped dating them, they doing exactly what I told them to do. I'm just like, oh, it's probably because you don't want to listen to Muda.
No,
You
It's
don't
a
want to listen
personal
to
thing.
me.
It's a personal thing. They don't want
Yeah.
to win with you. They want to win with somebody else.
Oh God.
Could be that too.
What it is that I feel it's like how you like low. Bitch, you knew I was finna do this right now. You knew I was finna do this. Why did you have to tell me to do this?
Yeah,
You knew I
yeah.
was about to do it.
Yeah.
Why don't you do all these things? I go to
Clean.
you
But
know what I'm saying?
that's different when you're like bringing on somebody like to help me. Like, you feel me? I'm like bringing you on as a manager. Be
Correct.
my management. Help me, guide me through this fucking career that I have, and you're still not listening.
Hang out
That's
with
kind
me.
of the difference, though. You feel what I'm saying? And that to me is like ass backwards. You feel me? But
That's LA rap. That's West Coast rap.
that's West Coast. I was about to say that's not just
Oh.
LA. That's
Yeah,
West Coast rap.
Ass backwards, ass nine, dysfunction.
So,
Opposite of whatever makes sense. Let's
we
do
ask
that.
this. We always ask this question to artists, and I'm definitely curious to know your point of view or your perspective. Why isn't West Coast California music leaving the West Coast? From your opinion, everybody's opinion is different.
Money and intelligence. That's what I could chalk it
Dive
up
in
to.
on the intelligence part, though.
Well, if you're smart enough, you can solve any problem. Like,
Yeah.
so not to put you out there, nothing. This
Yeah,
mic
but yeah,
wasn't working for a second.
Yeah.
You use your brain and you got it to work.
Yeah.
So that we can do the podcast.
Yeah.
So if LA rap is not working or it's not connecting or it's not translating to other markets,
Or somewhere
XYZ,
else.
someone intelligent to maybe come up with 21 tips for LA rappers or maybe some categories rappers could improve in, get it to do XYZ, things of that sort, some solutions,
Right.
solve it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How smart enough solutions.
So you think it's the people, it's not the sound. So you think that the sound can flourish in different markets outside of the West Coast?
it's a way to make the sound work.
Okay.
And then also you would need to be intelligent enough to come up with a new sound. If someone was to come up with a new sound, what would we call them? A genius.
Yeah.
That's intelligence.
Yeah, like how we like the blasts, the blue bugs, you feel me? Like those new sounds, you feel me? I feel like are more easier
Blue
for
Bug
other
sound isn't
reasons.
new.
Like, oh,
I wouldn't call Blue
I
Bug
wouldn't say
sound
new,
new.
but like
Mm.
it's different compared to the traditional LA sound that
I
we
think
usually
I think
have.
all Blue Bloods did was show that we can rap on Detroit beats. That's what to me.
But we never had that in the West Coast.
Yeah.
You
true.
feel me?
I don't know if people are looking at them as geniuses.
I think people outside the
no
region is
disrespect to
just
Blue
listening
Bucks,
to
I'll
them
fuck
more
with
than a lot of more artists.
Think so?
I know so.
They should. They hard.
Definitely hard.
Are there areas that they could improve in? Absolutely.
Definitely. I think anybody
But
in any area can
I feel like
improve.
their music could go further if they add some struggle to it. And some,
agree.
you know, some more like substantial bars, some direction. Maybe like take us to the East Side Low Bottoms for a project. Let us know what it's like over there. Tell us some real stories because they have such a good talent with rapping. In my opinion, I feel like if they were to rap about some real shit instead of the fly shit all the time,
Yeah.
Damn shit.
it would definitely go further because DMX sold more records than so way more records. Jay-Z barely went gold with Reason Without. DMX sold like, talk about something relatable.
But majority of those artists also do make it out the West. Like Kendrick, you feel me, does that. You feel me, very, very well. And you got multiple artists that do that very well. Because a lot of people can relate to struggle around the world compared to relating to being, like you said, the money, the scamming, and all
People
that.
don't have that clearly.
You feel me?
About the broke?
Exactly. It's more broke niggas than it is niggas who got money.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it don't mean it. Hey, bro.
let's not forget
like,
about the
yeah, they
gang banging
can't
too that
relate.
we talk about so much in our music that
I definitely can't relate.
that they can't relate to. A lot of people can't relate to as well. So that makes sense.
Somebody had a point though. Somebody said like we do have gang banging music that's harder to relate to, but it's like somebody like even DeJon touched on this also. He had said like, you know, we have drill music also. It's just more West Coast drill than it is like relatable to like the Midwest, or is it like the South? You feel me? So
This wasn't marketed right in my opinion. Wasn't called LA drill. Wasn't marketed as that. Wasn't pushed as that. Someone lacked intelligence and right era.
yeah,
Right of the Draco, early Greedo, Shoreline Mafia, Izzy Chike, those type of artists, Almighty Suspect, Frosty, all of those artists who were making like brute, brass, sliding music or superficial. It wasn't like about a rag. It wasn't about gang principles and you feel me, core values and nothing.
Right.
Type of gun you got,
Right.
foreign witch crasher,
Yeah.
all that type of stuff. I feel like it just wasn't handled right.
definitely.
Infrastructure.
And everything you just named, anybody can relate to that does that around the world. You feel me? It's not like this game bang, like you said.
Anybody
Damn near
trapping?
everybody does the lean. You feel me? Everybody trap. Everybody sliding on niggas around the world. You feel me? Like, so I think, like you said, it definitely probably wasn't this marketed right, but
Just fumble. It was really fumble.
So
do
if
you
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Derby. Ladies first. Ladies
Okay.
first.
While we're speaking,
What happened?
I don't even want.
Oh yeah, I can't talk about.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay,
yeah.
well, I comment because I
Oh,
said while I see kind of go
uh-huh.
I see at the same time. What you're saying that he did. I said not caught like two.
Hey, man,
Already.
it's free promo. Go leave some fire emojis under the video. It's free promo. They doing
How
that.
does it feel to be like that nigga? Like you like the podcaster right now that is like, I wouldn't say the most hated, but on the West Coast, probably
For sure,
the most hated.
media person on the West Coast.
For surely.
There's
You
people
feel-
dropping diss records.
Yeah,
There's
we're
some-
gonna- We're gonna dive on that too. I had so many questions about
There's
that.
artists that like literally
Yeah.
been dropping diss records for a
surely.
minute. It's I can
This
do
is-
like
this
a
is the
whole
first
10
one
piece
either.
of
This
diss
is
record.
It's not the
There's
first one
artists
either.
that dropped a project called Dear DeJon. I swear to God, we're going to Apple Music right now. Whole project called Dear DeJon.
That's hard.
Wow.
Like you feel me? So it's like, I mean, it's just
That's not.
Yeah, that's
it
hard.
is what it is. You feel
Yeah.
me? It's
Promo.
it's free promo.
Nigga.
It's marketing.
Okay.
I
don't want to. I can't.
I'm
talk
just
about that one.
curious to know,
Yeah.
like, and of course, this is a question that I'm just asking the world. Is like, why are people so like got their panties in a bunch over a man's opinion? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's really don't fuck with bro because of his opinion
Yeah.
on
It's
artistry.
It's not like he
or
did
on
anything
the artist.
shady.
It's how dare they? I feel like they feel like how dare you speak on it? Who are you
Yeah.
on what Vanessa Sadden just ignores, or what most other media people
Ignore.
and prominent figures just ignore.
Right.
Yeah.
They won't even touch on LA rapper.
Right.
Go to their Instagram, a LA rapper on there. Or you go to Academics page and he might post Roddy Rich or Blue.
That's it.
And that's
and
it.
That's only because they're
Absolutely. So it's like why, like, how dare you touch something that no one else will touch? The audacity factor of it. That's the only thing I could surmise from it. Why else would you be mad at me for listening to music, saying if I like it or not?
Yeah,
But when
facts.
I put out the first report card, it was other media people saying, no, our job is to talk about what we like, not what we don't like. But
Right.
I didn't come from that. I come from Elliot Wilson, Maddie C, Source Magazine, 5 mic rating. If one mic is weak, if it's 5 mics, it's
Yeah.
classic. That's rating something. That's no different than an F or A.
Yeah,
Right.
facts.
So I come from reading that and seeing people build $billion businesses
Right.
off of this. So why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
Amen.
I
You feel
don't
like
see a
you feel
problem.
like a lot of like medias or top media persons or personalities, DJs, you feel me, A&Rs for the last 10 years haven't touched on more of the negative shit that artists have been doing
even
that
just-
they improve on.
Not even just negative, just real. Have it kept it real.
Mhm.
Like
Right.
it's just like buddy. Like, oh, I want
Or
to be
being
these
a
artists'
yes man.
friends. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
want to be their friend. Like that's the only thing I've seen. You want to be their friend. You don't. A lot of the DJs don't even play the records like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask
But then
that.
when I say I don't like it, it's wrong. You don't like it either, or you
That's
would be
what I'm saying, 'cause
playing
me,
it.
I'm a, if anybody know, I'm gonna say I don't like your shit. You feel me? I don't care who you are. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause it be LA artists that get mad. Cause I do like the top once a month. I do top 10 LA songs.
I
That
see,
You
yeah.
feel me? So it be some artists like, oh, you just don't fuck with me, and I would generally fuck with that person as a person, as an artist, as a person. You're great. As an artist, it's some shit that you have to approve on. It's some things that I feel like that I truly don't like them. It's not that I don't
They take
like
it
you.
personal. They take it personal.
Exactly. It's like It's not that I don't like you. You just need to improve on that for me to add that. Because to me, if this is the top LA song, people are banging that. People, I don't have to be like, oh, what's whoop the whoop, or who's whoop the whoop. You feel me? Like now, sometimes I do put songs in there. Like if it's great, it's great. If I feel like I hear a great song, I'm gonna put it in there. You feel me? But a lot of time, I feel like artists take too much shit personal, and they fuck up the relationships with people that actually want to see you win. Because me,
Yeah.
I want to see majority of artists win.
Rooting
but-
for you.
You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
But instead, it's like I'm gonna take it personal. Fuck Cinco.
They
You don't
block-
fuck with me.
They blocking their own blessing. Because
Yeah.
I say it like this: I clearly can make money and have motion just talking about your music. I don't have to ever deal with you
Right.
if that's the case.
Right.
Like I don't have to sit up and DM you
Right.
my thoughts on your music or
Right.
XYZ. I can just come on a podcast and say I don't like it or say I do like it
Right.
and get my
Yeah.
check. You get what I'm saying? I feel like artists should definitely take it less personal. If I don't like a song, that don't mean I hate you. I got beef with you. I'm trying
Right.
to see your kids starving and like that. I just
Yeah.
don't
Come on
like
now.
this song. I might like the
Yeah.
next one.
Come on now.
I think it's just
Yeah.
that emotions play a lot in the game when it comes to judging people's art. You know what I'm saying? You might not give a fuck single, but if I say, nigga, you're a sorry ass DJ.
I was gonna say it's just like me
Some
saying,
people might be
you
like,
already
ugh.
played that.
You feel me?
Why
Yeah.
are you
Like,
playing?
so,
Yeah.
so
That's me telling you.
somebody who doesn't have
Be
tough skin
better
can be
at
like,
DJing.
you got me fucked up. I don't fuck with that nigga because he don't fuck with how I DJ. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But if
and-
you tell, not to cut you off, but
No,
if
you good.
someone was to come to you, Cinco, and say, "Hey, I feel like you could do this better as
Mhm.
a DJ,"
Yeah.
that's constructive criticism.
Criticism,
I go
exactly.
to I not go to artists, but I put it out there for artists like, "Hey, you could drop more music videos. You could put out more tapes, or
Mhm.
hey, you could switch up your flow here. Or you could work with a different producer."
Yep.
That's a constructive
Yeah.
criticism, not
Right.
"Oh, you weak, you trash." You need to
Right,
stop
Exactly.
rapping."
right, right,
That's
right.
an
That's not a
insult.
Yes.
solution.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
so,
Exactly.
it's
And
a
that-
difference.
Yeah.
And I
do
agree
so.
with that. I feel like a lot of people they don't know the difference. I feel like that, and that's the downfall. Because if you do truly know the difference, you will see that whether it's you, whether it's me, whether it's whoever it may be, you feel me? Like, really want to see you improve on yourself. You feel me? I'm not saying that your record sucks, but I'm saying that the one that you did present to me is garbage. You can improve on this areas. You can
Shit
improve on these
weak. I mean, if
areas
it's
to make
weak,
it
it's
better.
weak. That's
Yeah.
just what it is. If it's weak, it's weak.
But
That's just
sometimes
how it
people have a
go.
great hook, but have a bad verse. Sometimes people
Yeah.
have a
Vice
great verse.
versa. Yep,
You
yep.
feel me? Then you feel me? So I'll tell an artist,
Sometimes
you know,
bullshit.
yeah.
Quality, yeah, yep.
So I feel like with that, a lot of people just shouldn't take a lot of
Blame.
shit personal.
Blame the generation of media before.
I like
Blame
that.
them for not
I like
saying
that.
the truth. You guys glazed these artists. You let them put
Facts.
out whatever, and you was West. I'm Coast Guard, West, throwing up dubs, West. It's like West Coast. And it's like, no, how about you
Oh,
tell people
shit.
what they could do better in certain
You're
areas?
funny as a motherfucker.
So you feel like a lot of
nigga.
these,
You're
you feel like
funny,
a lot
my
of these
nigga.
gatekeepers haven't really critiqued these artists that they really should have.
I have audio of media people who were out before me saying, we as media people aren't supposed to tell the artist how we feel. We're only supposed to talk about the good. We're not supposed to talk about audio.
Why do you feel like they feel like that though?
I have no idea. It's idiocracy. I don't understand. It's illogical. I can't understand something illogical. It's emotionally derived, and I'm not an emotional person.
Okay.
I only think logically.
But if you really great,
I agree. I agree.
So even though my heart feels, I ain't gonna do it. I got rent.
But if I hear that, but it's like if LA rap is down here and I'm an LA media person, that means I'm down here too.
yeah, exactly.
So I want LA rap to be on West Coast rap to be up here because I'm a
100%.
West Coast media person. So I'm trying to get it up here. So if I have to tell artists you need to put out more music, you need to put out better visuals, you need to get your song mixed and mastered and whatnot,
better.
I have to do that to get it up here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be wandering the wilderness for 40. I don't want to do that.
So if you could reconstruct this whole shit, if you had the ability yourself, how would you? So that West Coast music not only can be better, but it can flourish in different markets. What would you do specifically?
I would have the artists improve in the 12 categories listed. Rap report.
Let's bring it out then.
I would have them improve in areas like impact, lyricism, cadence, flow, catalog, consistency, beat selection, music videos, branding, style, originality, and versatility. The only one I would add is stage presence. I couldn't put that on here because some of these artists don't do shit.
Yeah.
So you can't grade somebody's stage presence if you don't get to see.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And
you might not be able to even make it to everybody's shows, realistically. Like,
That too.
So that makes sense. That's understandable.
But you can still catch some footage of it.
Exactly, footage, word of mouth.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the best stage presence wise artist is RJ and
Fire.
Price from Audio Push. I feel like those two.
Octane too, though. When they was together, Price and
together.
they was
but
hard.
I don't know. Like I like both of them. You feel me? But for me, I feel like who have better is Price and RJ. I feel like they can go head to head with Travis Scott. They can go head to head with even the
stage presence.
Yeah,
I think a lot of
I
artists
think
have
RJ definitely has a 10 in stage presence. Not that it's on here.
Yeah.
But if I had to put on there, I'd definitely give RJ a 10 in stage presence. I went to a couple Blast and Bino shows. They put on a hell of a show.
Okay.
Yeah.
They put on a hell of a show. I give them most of these artists, even the ones I have seen perform, it's not.
So what do you feel like they could improve on stage presence wise since we are on that topic?
Just don't like I've gone to Blue Buck shows, and again I love their music, but they'll just be like it's like a lot of back and forth
walking.
and I just feel like you gotta give more. You gotta just give more. Put on. Yeah, excuse me. You have to put on a show, and I feel like not just them. A lot of artists they just get up on stage and they just walk around talking to the mic, and it's like so
Right.
be theatrical. Again, that I want to say
Yeah, the last one. Fire. What made it so fire for you?
just their energy. They was giving everything to the audience. Everything. They gave it all and left it all on the stage. I give them that. I wasn't the biggest fan of happy that.
Okay.
I heard the first one and second one.
Okay, so what's your favorite 6-tape?
I like 6-tape too because it's a full project, 12 songs. The EP, 6-tape 1 classic time, Wake It Up.
Yeah, for
Those
sure.
type of songs are my favorite like songs, but I think a program, Hate How Much,
Come on now.
Accountable, Stressful.
Yeah.
It's like, I might go with 2. Movie, Pop Out.
A lot of people say 1 or 2. I definitely. I think 3. What?
I'm going with 1.
I think I'm biased.
I think 3 for
Why?
me. 3 was bad. I wouldn't say it
Why
was
you
bad.
biased?
It just needed more.
It needed more. It was just like it was disappointing because I had so much hope in 3. So
Yeah,
it's like it let me down.
I think more so that's what we fucked up as fans though. Per se, this was saying like because we did want, like you said, more. Like we wanted 6 songs ain't shit. Respectfully, I'm getting through 6 songs, nigga, with like this. You feel me? So
I'm trying to get
Maybe it's,
on
maybe it's a little teaser.
But
You
those
know,
6
somebody
songs
trying to
has
give you
to
a
be
little
hidden.
teaser.
Even if it is a teaser,
And
those
for a
6 songs
2-year
has to
break,
hit.
it took you 2 years to give us 6 songs. It's like here, nigga, damn, no features.
Here, nigga, damn.
Yeah,
Here, nigga, damn.
like, don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. Especially because I felt like they could have. I feel like they low key did, but they could have like just introduced a whole new like era of West Coast.
Yes.
It's just gonna be West Coast R&B, that type of vibe. You can't say we the Casey and JoJo. Give us that.
MIA.
Yeah, you give us that type of stuff.
Is that what they call themselves, or did you just say that?
No, they refer to themselves as
okay,
that.
I never
before.
heard that.
They refer to themselves as that, and they've been marketed as that. As
Oh
well.
wow, okay, I didn't know that.
I'm saying, Blast is my childhood.
Out to Blast. Out to Blast.
That's hard though.
Killing it.
Yeah,
Grammy nominated.
He's
Killing
hard. He's hard.
it. Last LA rap artist to be on Double XL freshman cover.
Facts.
100%. 100%.
So I had a question on this. We were touching earlier on the West Coast gatekeepers. I feel like since you are in this platform and you have a bigger voice now, and you are calling more of these like West Coast gatekeepers out, why don't you collab with them more to where? Because if they do have that bigger presence than you as of right now, because I think eventually you will be as big as them, if not bigger. But why don't you collab with them in?
I think
I want for head charisma, because I know like for you, like I see you talk about more of them more.
I think people talk more about my report card than they talk about their what. What do they have that people talk about on a regular basis? Artists aren't making songs about them and things like that of that sort. Every or posting about.
Hers, I see it. Hers unblocked.
But again, these people came at me. Feel me? Want to cut?
Talk.
Hello? Oh, there we go. It's good now. Okay.
All good?
Yeah.
To answer your question, one, these people, those individuals came at me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just wake up one day and
say fuck them.
Spaz on. No, that's not me. Any media person you see me get into it with, I was minding my business and they said something about me.
And you responded.
And then I'm going to tell you about yourself.
Right.
So, don't talk to me if you don't play LA music on a consistent.
The only reason
I post LA music every day.
That is true. The only person I'm gonna speak because I can't really speak up too much on Head because I don't know too much about. I know a lot about Head, but like I don't have that relationship with Head. I would say with Charisma, we went back and forth before with Charisma when it came to like the XSL shit. You feel me? But this in general, I feel like Charisma does more shit for LA artists than a lot of people. Yeah. But I feel like you feel like you said she could do more, or
it's not even about that she could do more. It's just about if I could play you audio of Snoop Dogg saying that they don't play LA rap on LA radio, and the clip is 15 years old. Any of the DJs that was on the radio at that time now should be time to pass the baton. I feel the same way with the fucking Breakfast Club. Switch it up and get Charlamagne and Envy out and get some.
But I think Charisma is doing that though. We're bringing Wavy on. He's a West Coast DJ. She wanted to bring me on Power. I'm gonna keep it a minute. I declined respectfully because with all the stuff I have going on, I feel like it wasn't in my best interest for that. But I think Charisma does do that. I'm not gonna say for everybody else, but I think definitely Charisma looks out for especially just black DJs, black artists.
That's great. That's great. And if that's the case, God bless her. Again, when I did the whole LA radio thing, Power 106 boycott, out there by myself with the sign that say y'all don't play LA rap music and that type of stuff, and boycotting because they wouldn't hire black DJs or whatnot.
Yeah,
I agree.
I
agree on that though. They wasn't into Wavy,
right? But I was beside myself.
Is Wavy black?
I was definitely
Wavy is black, nigga.
I was definitely you a cold nigga.
You know what?
I was definitely beside myself because
respectfully,
I turned around and them same people. Once I started having success in certain areas, started shitting on me. So like I was boycotting and protesting and causing all this ruckus for people that don't care for me, don't want to see me win. On the other hand, so in hindsight, what was that? What was that all about?
Yeah. So you feel like you regret that definitely?
If I could go back, I would have just I would focus on me. If I could go back, I would have focused on me and. Like, look at all the LA rappers dissing me. So I did all of that, like, oh, you guys should play more LA music. And then
just for them to turn around and
we're going to kill you, we're going to beat you up, we're going to da-da, we're going to da-da, we're going to da-da-da.
Not kill you.
Because I want you to put out more music. Because I want to hear more music from you.
Because I want you to be better.
I want to hear more music from you. And you want to kill me. Or you want to beat me up, or you want to cause me harm, or X, Y, Z. But I was a nigga outside that radio station with the sign saying they don't play it. Nobody else was with me.
Right.
But the people who wasn't there, they your big homies. Or the people that was in the building, not playing your records, that's your big homie, that's your friend.
Yeah.
I should have minded my business.
That's your big homie.
I should have minded my
That's real stuff though, because like you said, like especially for the people that you are talking about, like I said, I can talk about anybody else, but I ain't going to say about Charisma. Other than Charisma, you are correct. There's a lot of people to where they don't play.
What I'm saying overall is I'm not an LA rapper, and if the LA rappers didn't feel strong enough to stand up and say, "Hey, y'all should play our music more." Who the fuck was I?
Just
To
say
say,
it
hey,
for
it's
them.
kind of like
100%.
standing up for somebody
That don't.
that not standing up for themselves. So you see
Yeah,
somebody
exactly.
getting beat up and they not fighting back, and then you gonna go and help them out. That was my mistake. I should have just let you get beat up because clearly you like getting beat up. You like getting treated like a hoe. That's what you enjoy. You enjoy that. You enjoy somebody ignoring you, not playing your record, not putting you on a magazine, not interviewing
I
you,
think
not
what it
posting
is now is you holding
enjoy that.
motherfuckers to accountable. You holding them accountable for their music and what they got
Yeah.
going on, and now motherfuckers gotta bring it to the table. And if they ain't bringing it now, some motherfuckers gonna
It's
tell
a
you
consequence.
your shit is an F.
It's a
nigga.
consequence. It's a new
Yeah,
sheriff in
so
town.
F.
I think what it is people, as much as they say they need that fire in their ass, once they comes, now it's like, ooh, okay,
It's
we
too
might not,
hot.
we might not like this now.
It was
you
too
know what I'm
hot.
saying? Because this nigga bring in some hot shit now. You feel me? Like so, and it's kind of crazy. I was gonna bring this up earlier, but I know you have your freshman,
LA
class,
freshman coming,
LA
yeah.
freshman. I know that somebody on your LA freshman dissed you.
Yes, Lil Vader.
Yeah, so I was kind of curious
Wouldn't be
about.
the first time, but yeah.
Yeah, no. With my,
Wait, he did you more than once? I don't
No,
know.
it wouldn't be the first time. So what I
Oh,
did
yeah,
do,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
put it on a magazine
that's
cover
what I
as
wanted to
Disney,
dive in.
yeah.
I fuck with Veda's music, but I was curious
It's
to know
ratchet.
like, what, yeah, I'll fuck with Ratchet music.
That's all
but
it is.
You're a ratchet nigga.
I am. Let me get my point across.
Birds of a feather.
He was on your freshman class, and then. But what threw me off is he dissed you because of his grade or what? Because
Yeah,
I'm
he got
like,
an F. He got a 46.
so that's
I
what throws
believe.
me off is like you're on the cover, but he like why diss you if you still like gave him like the credibility and
Yeah. Well,
that's
when I make the cover, it's not just strictly these are the 10 artists or X amount of artists that I necessarily want to listen to. You don't make I wouldn't sit down and write an entire magazine year after year or month after month about only artists I want to listen to. What about my readers?
Right.
So I put artists on my cover that I think my readers would be interested
Yeah.
as well, just
And
like
he's
any other
probably one
publication.
of those people.
Right. So it's like this is not for me, but this could be for someone else. And I feel like it's not even a feeling. There are young kids who love your music.
Facts.
I feel like you don't have those grown and sexy or more mature
Yes.
records.
He
and there's a
doesn't.
way to
Yeah.
make
He
that.
doesn't.
But he doesn't, when I speak to that, he doesn't like it. So it is what it is. Because I grew up on the YG. So YG put out My Crazy Life. Let's take the Left Right record.
okay,
Produced by
Ratchet.
Mustard. Ratchet.
Ratchet.
Kid, even though they probably shouldn't be listening to that, but if it
Let's
come
listen.
on, a kid can dance to it.
Mm-hmm.
Teenager can dance to it.
Mhm.
And then
Dope.
A
adult.
21-year-old can dance to it. 5-year-old can dance to it. 30-year-old can dance.
Yeah.
5-year-old can dance to it. You get what I'm saying? That's musicality. Elevated. It's not just the basic SoundCloud LA rap that you hear like Tommy the Clown dancing music that I hear. Like, it's just basic
Yeah.
and it's
Mhm.
regional and it's trapped. I feel it doesn't go anywhere. If you polish it up and you elevate it and you add musicality to it
Yeah.
in just a certain ear, like Sycamore did for YG at A&R, that's what you get.
So
get
are you not a fan of the Tommy the Clown style of music? I mean, because it's kind of its own like little,
World.
world.
I'm
Exactly.
glad you
That-
used
but
little.
exactly.
I'm glad you use little.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
very
just-
glad it's the
I
operative
mean,
word.
You
when I
said
say-
exactly that. It's its
Yeah.
own world.
Yeah.
Little world.
But I'm
like
just
that.
saying, are you a fan of that style of
Why
music?
would I be a fan of that style of music? Why, I'm not a little kid at a birthday party. Why would I? I'm not gonna get in my car and cut on Tommy the Clown dancing music.
No,
Bounce a beady, bounce a
no,
beady,
be
bounce a
for real,
beady,
though.
bounce a-
No,
bounce a beady,
I
bounce a beady,
understand.
bounce a beady.
I
Like,
understand,
what is
but these
like-
are questions I'm asking so that people can
Yeah.
understand. You feel me? I get it, nigga. I'm 35 years old. I
That
know.
part.
But there's people that wonder, like, why? You feel me? Now he cleared it up for
ask
us.
That
some-
makes perfect
add some
sense.
Yeah,
musicality
100%.
to
But it's
it.
don't
I
forget,
need some
there's
shit
a-
I can cry to in a car.
It's
Okay,
bullshit.
but I'm driving all the way to
but
LA.
I think
I
he
need
more-
something I can cry
I think
to.
he more so is saying like you can still make ratchet music, but make it relatable to all ages compared to like his ratchet music. He's saying is only relatable to youth, which I do agree.
I
It
agree.
is more
I
relatable
agree.
to youth.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like
And I'm well into my 20s.
yeah,
Yeah.
even so, but I feel like in
Dang.
West Coast
Shitting
music,
on
though, I'm gonna
us.
keep it a band.
No.
I know.
Yeah, because I'm in my 22. But
Shitting on
but-
us, Muda.
This is
Okay.
this is double up on that take though. Like I just feel like when it comes to Vader though, this me personally as a DJ, I feel like a lot of people do relate to his rap. Not saying all, but I do say some people do relate. All ages do relate to some of his songs.
They
I'm
relate to the beats because they're all samples.
It's samples. It's
That-
familiar.
right.
So they relate to that.
Right.
and
But is that not a bad? Is that a bad thing?
I'm not saying.
When
I'm just
use
telling
it
you why
in
they relate to
samples
it.
over and over and over again. Yeah, that's what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
because you're boxing
Have
yourself
somebody
in.
replay it or something at
Yeah.
least. God damn, like what the elevate the
I
ratchet
think
sound. Don't keep
I-
it here. Elevate the ratchet sound.
I
Because to me,
think-
it's dusty. That's my opinion. It's dusty.
Oh my
I can
God.
elevate that sound.
Oh
I
my
cannot,
God.
Dusty. Polish it up.
I
fix
think
it
it's
up.
not a bad thing.
Sprucing it up.
But
Spruce it
I
up.
agree
It's not,
with you.
it's
It
not,
just
it's
needs
not
to
gonna
elevate.
chart.
I
It's
think
not gonna chart.
It's not.
It's not gonna get nominated for Grammys.
Do you
and
think
those
when they're
kind of
making this
things.
music though,
Yeah.
they're looking to like, oh, this is gonna be a Billboard #1, or oh, I'm getting a Grammy off this shit.
Of
But we
course
need-
not.
But we
You know?
need that.
But that's not something
Yeah.
that can be brought to their attention, which is what he's doing.
It's not conducive.
You're
to
gonna make
the,
this all the time. Cinco talks about timeless music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
In 30 years, nobody's gonna be listening.
Now they're gonna listen to the original version that he made from the sample.
That's the classic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the classic.
Exactly.
That's shit. If you go look back, it might be Grammy nominated, or
Yeah.
American Music Award nominated, or BET Award nominated, or XYZ
Yeah.
nominated,
Right.
or something. It has critical acclaim to
Right.
some extent.
Yeah.
There's no critical acclaim to this. Critic, I'm not a
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And to take that personal, again, I think he cooked me on that diss record. It's the best song. I commented, this is the best song you ever put out. You applied yourself. You cooked me. Ain't no immediate sample. You cooked me.
Hey, it wasn't a sample. Hey, it wasn't a hey. DeJon
basically-
brings the best out
So
of these
basically,
niggas.
for what you looking for in an artist, they're gonna have to damn near diss you.
Drop a diss record. I posted it. I dropped a diss record.
He did post it.
Artists dropped
That's
this
why I
record,
saw
I
it from
posted
you.
it.
Comment, though.
I saw it from you. I
I
saw
seen
it
the
from
comment,
you.
though.
Posted it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that. If that make you better, I want the job to get done. I want us to elevate.
Right.
I want us to have more like attractions. I mean, like if you in LA, you know about SoFi Stadium. That's an attraction to the city of
Yeah.
Inglewood. I'm from Inglewood.
Okay.
That brought so much business and traffic every week. Every day it brings business to the city. The Forum and the SoFi Stadium, now we're going to the Clipper Stadium. That brings business versus an empty lot. And these LA rappers choose to be empty lots instead of stadiums. When you have a stadium, you can bring business. It's not just about you. Stop being so fucking selfish and only thinking about yourself. When you have motion, when you go out and you make these XXL covers and get nominated for awards and get big endorsements and tour and have hit records, you make people come look to the West Coast.
Right.
You make
Use that for
A&Rs
your
come sign
impact.
other artists from the West Coast because
That's
they
a
want to
fact.
be a part of that.
That's a fact. Because a lot of
You
more
bring
artists been
marketing
getting
dollars
signed.
to the West Coast when
Facts.
you have hit records.
lot.
But if you keep putting out records that aren't hits, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. I will be wrong. I'm hurting you if I sit back and tell and just, oh yeah, that's fire, bro. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. I'm hurting you. I'm hurting you if I
Facts.
do that. I'm trying
You're
to help
enabling-
you.
you're
understand you.
enabling.
Yeah.
You stunning people growth if you just being a
Right.
yes man for shit sure.
Yeah.
For
I'm not no
sure.
yes man, but again, shout out to Vader. Keep doing your thing. I believe his new project, King of Ratchet, is out.
It is. It is.
Period.
Make sure y'all stream his shit.
I didn't even know that, but
I didn't either. See,
I
so
didn't know
look,
until
let
I
me
was
shut
on
the
the
fuck
ride
up.
in
The
San
nigga diss
Diego
me, I
last
still
year.
keep up with his music. I
That
still, you
part.
feel me? I
See,
want
there
to
we
win.
go
Shout out to
right
King
there.
of
And
Ratchet.
that shows right there, you really don't be on no hater shit.
Or bias.
It's just or bias.
not
It's
at all.
just that people have a really hard time with accepting criticism. And I think at one point in time in our lives we all did.
100%.
We all did.
So
Like
let
your
me-
grandma telling you, no, that's not the way you
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
For
Yeah.
sure. for
That's
sure.
not
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
person's not your friend, or
Yeah.
you need to
Oh,
stop.
God, big
You
on
need
that
to
one.
stop doing this. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And you want to be stubborn. No, I'm gonna do that. And then a few years later, you're like,
Fuck, I
damn,
should've listened
it
to
was
Granny.
fucking
There's
right.
no place for that in business.
Yes.
Right.
It's
Even like
not.
so, one of the biggest critiques around Report Card. Oh, like I can't find somebody's name, or it's not in alphabetical order, so they should all in alphabetical order. Oh, you left this person off. Oh, you left that person off. Started off on one sheet, now it's 3 sheets. Feel me? That's constructive
only do
criticism. I'm gonna
so-
take the criticism,
Right, and add
I'm
more
gonna,
people.
feel me? I'm gonna fix it up. You feel me? I can improve in 1,000 ways. I plan on.
So when
Well,
it
I'm
comes
glad.
when
No,
it
I don't
comes to
take it personal.
the artists that are on the report card, how are you deciding which ones go on the report card? Or is it, I know you don't have a favorite or it's not biased, but like how are you picking the artists that go on the report card?
I put the artists I feel are an active part of our rap scene,
Okay.
and then I put other artists.
Yeah, that was a good question because we were
No, you
we
good.
were curious about a specific someone that wasn't on there.
What's that?
Easy.
Easy.
He asked not to be on it.
Oh, he
Hmm.
did.
Yes, and if I scroll, maybe if I type my name in photos, like type his name in photos, and I'll find a screen. That's how I find screenshots. I
Okay.
go to photos and I click search and type their name in.
Yeah.
He left a comment. I want to say a couple. It's a few artists. It's artists that was tripping about not being on it. But then I have screenshots of them on my page saying that they don't want to be on the report card, or like somebody will comment like, "Hey, at DeJon Paul, make sure you put them on next year's report card or XYZ." Nah, I'm good. I don't need to be on there. I don't want to be on there. Yeah.
Wow.
I know, it definitely be getting that from,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
LTM.
Yeah, their manager asked me that. He swears he vehemently denies ever asking me or
I know you
telling me.
big on that. I've seen you say that multiple times.
Bro, that shit pissed me off more than anything because he sat up there and blatantly lied. He commented on my page for the whole paragraph because I made a list of my favorite albums of 2022, and
they
there wasn't
weren't
on
on
it
it?
because they're not one of my favorite albums of 2022. He commented, "Oh, if you're not gonna pay respect to my artists, make sure you don't put their name on nothing. Don't grade them. Don't XYZ nothing."
Okay,
less
perfect.
then.
Say less. So then when I put the report card out last year, 2023 report card, and they're not on it, everybody like, "Oh, where's OTM? Where's OTM?" And he commented, "Oh, he's hating, leaving them off." Nigga,
Y'all niggas told me not to put
you
them on
told
there.
me not
I'm
to
being
post
respectful.
that.
Niggas
right?
probably didn't even talk to their manager about it. Manager probably said it. Them didn't even talk to the artist. So now
Yeah,
they
he's-
confused.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny
can
because a lot of
emotionally-
managers do that.
Yeah,
though.
100. That's what I
Oh
said it.
my
That's exactly
God.
what I
Making
said.
decisions for them.
For the
Did
artist.
not
Yeah.
communicate it to the artist.
Yeah.
At all.
Yep,
Then the artist come to me
100%.
like, damn, why you do, bro? Yo, nigga told me not to do it. I'm respecting
Yo,
y'all.
nigga told me
Yeah.
to do it.
But if somebody, that's another thing. Like, if you do ask not to be on the air, if you reach out and say you don't want to be on my page or something like that, I'm not gonna harass you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you shouldn't.
So if somebody's
Because it-
manager, that's your representation, right?
100%.
If your manager say don't post or don't grade or don't post about my artist, don't grade my artist,
Hey, give me that one.
why would I do that?
Yeah,
Nah.
especially with your goal being for people to get better.
Yeah.
You know, so if it's somebody that doesn't want any association, then yeah, it is essentially harassing.
That's
At that point.
That's how I would look at it.
So what artists that you left off that you feel like you should have added to the report card? Because I know there's some that you tweeted. It's me, like I said, I really genuinely fuck with you. Like you, like
Right.
one of the personalities that I genuinely fuck with.
Likewise, bro. Likewise.
feel me? So,
always see you supporting, so you want a
that
few
part.
ones that do. But
that part. But what
um,
artists that you feel like that you left out that you should have added?
oh,
and you
it
mad
was
about
Earl
it, like,
Sweatshirt.
damn.
It was Earl Sweatshirt, and I can't pronounce his project name. Excuse me, Voire or something. It's VOIRRES. I can't pronounce it, but he got a fire project.
Yeah,
I'm human, man. I make mistakes. I apologize to Earl Sweatshirt. I'll do it again, bro. I left you off. Earl Sweatshirt definitely deserved to be on there. I wish X4 was free. I wish he had stayed free because I would have loved it. I was looking forward to grading
You know, it's funny. You're one of the first platforms to really fuck with X4. I'm gonna keep it a band. There's so many.
Tell
LAs
him that.
There's a lot of platforms. I mean, because you know me, bro. I run the Ox Next, so like, I have
Yeah.
to be updated just as much as anybody. Then I'm a DJ also, so again, I have to be just as updated as much as anybody. I wasn't on X4 until literally I went to your page. I'm like, oh, this shit low key is good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people was like, oh, play some X4, and I'm like, it's not catching me. Y'all gotta give me the
Still a-
songs.
I
Still
can
a-
show you articles of me that I wrote about X4 while he was.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I know
Like-
you mentioned that you don't grade anybody. If you're in jail, you're not grading them for the
Yeah.
report card. Why is that?
Because you can't, like, we have the branding category. What
Okay.
interviews can you do? What merch can you really drop? Can you do a pop up
they get an
shop?
automatic
Even if
That's
all
zero.
that happens before, like just say for I drop an album, I got motion, I did it, and then I go to jail.
Okay, then what about the artist that didn't do it? That's in jail.
Right.
He's in jail. You're in jail. You're getting graded. He's not. Stay out of jail, and you can be on my report card.
That's
jail,
good though,
you can't-
because it's like,
Yeah.
that's good.
Again, I understand. The questions I'm asking are for the people
I
because
don't understand. How do you grade like music videos? Like, how do I? You're in jail. You can't drop a video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to give you a
Single,
10
you're laughing at
or a
niggas and
5
shit.
No, but it's a
or-
fact though.
Niggas
I'm
sick
not
of laughing at
lying,
niggas.
But it's a
Freedom
fact.
So when I
niggas.
saw
Freedom
Treyway
niggas.
and X4,
Free everybody, dog.
Yeah.
But God
saying
damn,
that,
he's
I'm like,
speaking
damn, I've
facts.
been
He
explaining
said
this
stay
for
out
like
of
maybe
jail.
2 years. I've been saying if you in jail, I won't grade you. I thought I said
Imagine
that on every
a
platform.
nigga finna do a crime. Like, oh, fuck, if I do this, I can't even get on the report card. You know what?
Hey,
I'm not doing
man,
it.
Don't do it,
I ain't
man.
doing it. Nigga finna about to rob a bank. Like, if I get me out the car. Get me out the car. Why, nigga?
Yeah,
We about to slide. Nah, nigga, I'm not gonna get on the report card.
Get
Get
in
me
the
the fuck
studio,
out of here.
Let me out.
Get in the studio, man. That's all I gotta say. Stay in the studio. Stay out of trouble.
So since
And
we
you
on the
feel me? I
report
grade you if
card,
that's
I love
important
that.
to you.
since we on the report card and we have you on the IE,
What's up?
let's speak on the IE report card. You
Man,
know,
that was a long time ago.
It was, and because
Yeah.
you know, I feel like I'm an IE rep. I
I'm
call myself
collabing
an
with
IE
Cinco
ambassador.
this year.
You said what happened?
I'm collabing with Cinco this
Oh,
year.
good. That means
Yeah.
you're connecting with the Ox, so that means we'll have some input then.
Yeah.
Because that was the biggest thing with, again, I had nothing, we had a long conversation.
You wasn't on that live?
I was on the live.
You was on that
I
live?
was on the
I
live.
knew you looked familiar.
I
You
was
was
on
on
the
that
live.
live.
I was on
It
the
was
live.
you and 3 other niggas.
Yeah, I was on the live.
Y'all cooked me that day.
No.
What?
I didn't cook you
live?
because I said that you putting fire under these dumbass niggas' asses. So
Yeah.
I agreed that we needed it. My disagreement was how did you choose the IE people because you're not from here? That was my only issue. Not issue.
you're right.
It was my question. Like,
I'm not from Atlanta.
especially being
right.
that you align with a few IE people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I'm not from Atlanta, but that Atlanta rap report card did 12 million impressions on just one post. That's just Twitter post, not
Right.
Instagram, not
Right.
any other Twitter post,
Right.
any other repost, things like that.
Talk
Yeah.
that shit then.
The IE report card, who I consider to be part of the Inland Empire rap scene. However, like I said, this year I'm collabing with Cinco.
Yeah.
Cinco's gonna provide me with all the list of names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grade them, and it's gonna be a collab. That's for sure gonna be the collab. Yeah, because they felt like I left a lot of artists
You
off.
did. You
but
did.
again,
you don't know them.
it was
right?
only 20 something slots on that, so you can't put everybody on it. Now,
Right.
for
Yeah,
LA,
but
because
even
that's
some
my
of the
hometown.
top people.
Yeah,
That's
and it was just because there was a
yeah.
lot of controversy because there was a lot of people again, not everybody's gonna know everybody obviously, but it was a lot of people on there that ain't been in the scene in a while. You know what I'm saying?
His fault or
No.
is that their fault? Or
No,
their fault?
No, I
No,
think
he's saying they
He's
ain't been
saying
in
I
the
put
scene in a while, and he
inactive
still put them
people-
on there.
yeah,
versus
that
people
all in
that
the
should have
scene.
been
You feel me?
Again,
It's
Cinco will
Yeah, yeah, no,
definitely
yeah.
will be collaborating
Yeah.
on this.
So
this
now
year.
niggas could blame Cinco.
I mean,
Yeah.
Muda on?
Yeah.
Everybody Muda?
But they can't. They already, nigga. You fuck y'all niggas. Y'all already know how I feel. So
That way, I'm not leaving off anybody who's integral to the IE because I definitely want to
and
be
we appreciate that.
respectful to your music scene. I
Thank
don't
you.
want to leave off anybody who you guys feel definitely deserves to be on there. But it was my first one. You
Yeah,
feel me?
and-
Just I
and-
feel
and
like this
we-
report card is
And,
very
I
and
appreciate it,
nobody
though.
else has done it, so
Yeah, I
it's like,
appreciate it.
okay,
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't
And I was
perfect,
asked to
but
do it. I
Yeah.
posted.
I didn't wanna
I
even
posted
bite.
a screenshot of many people asking me to do
Yeah,
an
I
IE
think
report
it's.
card.
I think
got
because
asked
you
to
do
it,
one,
and I
you should
did it.
do a
Yeah.
California one. I think the IE should
He
have.
was telling me that on my way up here, like you should just do a California one. That'd be like 10 pages long, 20
Yeah.
pages long.
yeah, I
No,
think
even
that's
when
too
I
broad.
think you should do
The breakdown is cool. LAIE Bay.
San Diego, not somewhat. San Diego has a
For
rap
sure,
sheet.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yep. Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
those, then after
or West Coast,
because
or
you still
something like
you still doing the Bay. You still doing. I mean, I think you should with the Bay though. You gotta do like specific cities. How you do LA? You gotta do the Sac niggas.
Hayward and
You gotta
fucking
do-
I just do
Oakland.
NorCal. It's not
Yeah,
the
I think
Bay.
you
I
should
feel
do
like
North
I
Cal.
do that, but I
Do
feel like
North
it's just
Cal.
the same way how like you're not just doing the LA and adding IE niggas because them niggas is not from LA. So that's how they feel about in the Bay.
But
They-
even on the LA
okay,
report card,
okay.
on the LA report card, there's Compton niggas.
Well, it's LA
That's still
County.
LA County.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. So it could
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bay is big.
yeah, so-
It would just have to be NorCal because that's a
I agree
lot
with
of
NorCal.
people.
I do, but I'm just going off of their opinion. You feel me? I'm
Right.
going off of their A&Rs. I'm going off because
Yeah.
I fuck with Thizzler. I fuck
Yeah.
with, you feel me, like the A&Rs in North Cal. So when I post North Cal artists on the Oz Connect and we pick the Bay, them niggas mad if them niggas from Sac.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not the Bay. That's
You
NorCal.
feel me?
Well, that's why I called it NorCal. The whole concept, Thizzler approached me to do the Bay Area report card. They just wanted me to give all of their Thizzler records artists good grades.
Yeah.
That's how.
And I wasn't with
And there's
that.
no
I
point
can't
in
be
doing that.
compromised like
That defeats the purpose
It
of
take
what you're
away everything
doing.
I'm doing. And I
Exactly.
undo all the hard work I've been doing. And it was just
Exactly.
a no, a big no for me. And I end up having to, reconfigure and put it out on my
Yeah.
own, which is feel me cool. But they did approach me first about doing that.
Yeah.
I hate that for
I
them.
couldn't do that.
Hate that
I
for them.
couldn't do that.
I hate that they wanted him to only do Thizzler artists when there's more
Not
than
only
this.
thing, no, not only thing.
He
just
they
wanted them to
Thizzler
give them
artists
a good
to get-
grade.
I couldn't give they artists an F.
Yeah.
No,
They have
that's what
artists
I'm
signed to
saying.
them. Like imagine if I
Yeah.
had artists signed to me and I'm giving them
But
A's.
it's not like it's
Feel
so
me,
weird
like-
that they keep on saying like you're giving people F's or D's. It's like it's almost like they've never been in school where it's like it's the numbers are correlating and
Yeah.
calculating to an F.
It's
It's
like
not
that
that-
part.
It's like an earn. Yeah,
That
yeah.
Yeah, so
part.
it's like, have you niggas ever got a grade report or a progress report before
You
ever?
goddamn right
the
they
numbers
have.
correlate and calculate and equal to the
See,
grade.
the difference is niggas can't hide that shit from the mailbox this time. It's all on social media. That's the difference.
Oh,
I was
shit.
hiding my shit.
That's a good.
That's the difference.
I was in the mailbox like, oh
You a
shit.
fool for that.
I
That's the truth,
I had
though.
Nigerian parents, nigga. They're coming to school and try to whoop my ass.
That's
I
the
couldn't-
thing.
So fuck all that.
They act like I send it to their house or they walk outside and it's a report
Bro,
card
social
on their
media is
windshield
that's
or something like.
posting it on Instagram with their name tag is equivalent to their mom getting that
just
motherfucker out the mailbox. On God,
Just block me.
it's impossible, nigga.
Or hit me up and be like,
So
hey,
they
I
have to
don't want
block
to be
you,
graded.
No Jumper, Day in LA. Every fucking blog site that fucking reposts it. That's gonna be almost
That's your
impossible.
mom, granny, and daddy pulling it out the mailbox.
And that's her
Right there.
calling her homegirl too. Like, guess what? This nigga really fell in all his classes. So now the whole family know you failing. So
I never had to deal with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was a straight A student.
Yeah.
So
A's and B's.
yeah. Well, shoot. I mean, that's how it is with everything. Any kind of criticism, people are gonna be mad. It doesn't matter what you're critiquing someone on.
I Keith Lee. That
Oh,
nigga
he don't
lucky.
give a fuck.
That
I
nigga
didn't
lucky.
think Bay don't like that nigga.
Oh, the Bay was the
They
first
hate
thing
that
they
nigga.
give him all
And
the
he
time.
don't give a
But for the
fuck.
other play, like Keith Lee don't cook.
No,
He
He,
don't cook.
he not a professional cook.
Yeah.
no.
He has a cooking channel.
But he's
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
He's not a
chef.
trained chef.
He's not a chef.
He's not owning a restaurant.
He's an MMA.
He has no credentials in
Yeah.
food,
Right.
but yet he is making all this money and all this success off giving his
I think
opinion.
his delivery is a little bit
I was
more
gonna-
different
I was
than
gonna
yours.
ask you- I was gonna ask you that.
How?
Do you
We
feel like
both soft spoken.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
but-
I don't think
No,
so.
because let me give you an example.
Yeah, I was
I mean, let me
saying,
just
that's
let me
not-
dive in there a little
I
bit.
know how to put my hands like this too. I can
Like
do
he
that. I can do that
get
too.
like his soft spoken.
Like, fuck, you get
you
it. I feel like your music video could have been a lot better. Like, what are you
Like,
talking
no,
about?
he's like that soft-spoken lady that just like says it to you, even if it's mean, really nice. You're that soft-spoken motherfucker who gonna tell you how it is. Like, you don't raise your voice,
He's
but you still
literally
say it
saying
mean.
the same thing in a
Yes,
different tone of voice.
It's the delivery, bro. You
That's
gotta understand
that's
the
Now,
humans.
I
humans.
watch all his
The
videos,
delivery is everything.
bro. Okay, this is what I will say. I will say that he's a little more, he's a little more hesitant to put out
Negative
something
content.
that he knows is absolutely horrible, because the people that he's critiquing versus the people that DeJon is critiquing, their fix is a little more lightweight than someone who owns a business, has to pay the light bill and and pay their employees. And
I think it's the same.
their
for
change
music. I
is
think
not
it's the
really like
same.
an overnight
Nigga,
change.
if you're an artist, if you got kids, you gotta make sure your
Overheads,
kids is good.
overheads.
You gotta make sure
This
your
is
house
true.
is good.
Studio engineer, photo shoots,
yeah.
music videos.
Right.
It's
So,
the same
okay.
shit.
It's overhead
So
to
maybe
both.
he just feels like his negative reviews is like a wee bit more impactful than just like someone going to get in the studio, when it's very similar. It's very
you gotta understand
correlated.
too this.
It's
With
extremely parallel.
Keith
I
Lee,
agree.
not majority, a lot of his shit he fuck with heavy, right? Look on that fucking report card. Majority of the motherfuckers is ass.
But everybody got a 10 or a 9 in something. I
Right.
complimented everybody in
Right.
something.
And again, that goes back to what I just said when it comes to calculations. People don't give a fuck about the numbers. They're going to the.
Overall
That's
grade.
sick.
And it is sick.
That's it. I should
It
just
is.
put fuck the categories. I should
Yeah,
just,
yeah. At this
Name
point-
grade. Name grade.
At this
Like,
point, because
No,
again,
that doesn't make
people
sense.
are
Feel
skipping
exactly.
through
Doesn't
some
make
parts
sense.
and
I
just
think
going
they'll
to the
give you
final
more
grade.
content if you did that. I ain't gonna lie. You
But
just did name and grade, you will have
You
way more
can't,
content
though.
because
You can. There's so
they'll be
many-
like, why do you give it? All
you
right,
gotta
this
watch
artist
me.
that,
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
artist that, this artist that. I mean,
Yeah, but that's like that's
Ah.
kind of redundant. He'll be sitting talking about one artist for 5 hours. Like,
That's content though.
That's
not
content.
bad.
It is.
And niggas don't understand. We live in a content world, nigga. So, nigga,
Put this on my
literally-
Patreon. Shit. Fuck it.
Literally, a lady from TikTok told her story about her getting cheated on by her husband.
it's like 30
Hey,
I seen that.
86,000.
80s, nigga.
But that was like a 20-part story.
Yeah, she
That's
had
a 20,
like
nigga, he
Yeah.
do 50 yards. That's a 50-part story.
Yeah,
nigga.
God.
Like,
That's true.
hey,
You on to something?
hey,
Get on TikTok and get the breaking everything down.
Oh God.
this nigga Travis Scott, he could have made shoes better. He going viral.
Yeah. All kind of shit. But yeah, the report card universe. As I see it one day, it is gonna be crazy because I can grade anything. I do have a food report card show coming.
Okay.
That's lit.
Let's go.
Yeah, so that hopefully the food people won't be trying to beat me up like the rappers do.
Oh,
I think
my
they
God.
are.
Oh, you gonna do a report card on food? You said.
I have a food report
Yeah,
card
I
that
thought
I
you
did put
did.
out, but I'm gonna do a food report card show.
Nice.
Where I'm going, so we already shot like a test episode.
Okay.
Where I go to restaurants, try the food on camera, watch them make a dish or two, buy it, rate it on the spot.
I think
I
that's
love
smart.
that.
Thank you.
One thing about you, like, you are not gonna stand still.
No,
And you don't give a
you're
fuck what
always
nobody
being like
think.
super innovative. I really love that about you, for sure.
thank
I don't
you,
give a fuck what
thank you.
nobody say about you, because at the end of the day, your main point is it's your opinion. Nigga, if you don't like it, you'll pick up a pen.
Tell us how you
pick up a pen and tell us how you feel.
about it. Yeah, I
You know what I'm
encourage
saying?
anybody. to tell
Everybody's
us.
entitled. So you just gotta learn how to exercise that right.
So my question is this, right? So I know that you are doing a full show and whatnot, and you are 320.
The Thank you for taking some off.
You know what?
Thank you. I
Wild for
appreciate
that.
that.
I can't
You are
believe
320.
you.
Do
I'm
you?
newly 320
He's
too,
new.
because a couple weeks ago I was 175.
I seen.
You know what?
I seen.
I'm not
the-
finna. I'm
I
not
According to
finna
my
play with
seen-
you,
driver's
Dijon.
license.
I seen.
I'm not gonna play with
According to
you.
my
I
driver's
seen
license,
the
the
clip.
government issue.
I'm not finna play with you.
175 pounds.
When was that driver's license picture taken?
Let's
15?
see.
I got my first license at 15 and a half.
19.
So he got that. That's probably when he was like.
All right, so my thing is this. So do you want to lose more weight, or are you good with your weight and you feel like you?
I always felt like this. I always felt fat. I've always been fat.
You know
I
what?
always felt different. It fluctuates. The type of
Yeah.
fat, level 3 fat, level 4 fat, level this fat,
Yeah.
level that fat. But I always felt fat. This is just me. I feel the same way I felt when I was 6, 10, 13, 14, 20. What I always felt just
Yeah.
fat.
Yeah.
It's what it is. To be
My
honest,
God.
it's everybody else's concern. It's not. It's
It's
not,
not your concern.
in my top 5 concerns. Believe it or not.
Okay.
And since they want to bring it up, and you got the food show coming, you can tell
Yeah.
niggas that
Finna
since
eat
I'm
some
fat,
more.
nigga, I know if the food tastes good,
Bro, I'm
bitch.
finna eat some
What
more.
the fuck is you talking about? I know at least I'ma know. I let niggas know on the food report card, it's gonna be really accurate on these motherfuckers.
I'm supposed to lose weight. I'm about to do a food report card show.
Yeah.
Nigga, please.
He's an
Spit
MMA
that shit out
fighter.
after he done. I'm eating this food.
Hello.
Fuck that.
Hello.
and he's
He probably
an
believe
MMA
it.
fighter too.
He's an MMA fighter too, so
That's
I'm not
different.
doing none of that. So yeah, no.
Well, I feel like I mean, this is my thing. People want to correlate fat, skinny, but like overall, the discussion should be about health.
Yeah.
Cause y'all niggas be skinny, popping perks, drinking lean,
yeah, don't be healthy.
and snorting coke, and it's like, are you really healthier than me? I might weigh more than you, but it's like, look at all the things you're doing to your
And
body.
of course, this nigga has criticized a lot of people. They just gotta find anything. to say.
Criticize my work.
Feel me?
But I mean, criticize. I don't care. You criticize
Yeah.
my weight. You see people make memes about me. If it's funny, I love it.
Yeah.
I love comedy. I love to laugh. So people make funny memes about me. Somebody be on the. Let me show you. It's the funniest thing ever. This should be making me like. I'll just be screaming. This should be.
Well,
so
on a
funny.
side note, you have really nice skin. I will
Thank
say
you,
that,
I
like
appreciate it.
flawless. So shit,
Let
fuck
me
them.
see.
Yeah.
Somebody made this today, and I screamed.
Oh my god.
Can they see
Put
this?
that motherfucker on the camera.
No!
This is hilarious. Where am I at?
This one. Straight ahead.
I love it.
Straight ahead.
Shout out to you, man.
Who the fuck, man?
My
Cause
type
they're
of-
crazy for that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, DeJon. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got some wild ass trolls. Your trolls
yeah.
fucking
They go above
hate
and
you, nigga.
beyond.
We good?
Like,
Uh-huh.
your trolls literally fucking hate
no,
you,
they love
nigga.
me. They love me.
If you
'Cause
really
they
think about
dedicate to
it,
every day.
I
That
swear
part.
to God,
They
like,
love me.
no, let's replace it with the real world. They're obsessed with you.
like, damn.
It's
man.
hilarious, man. And then, like, one guy, I remember he said, it was a couple of days ago. It was my last day I was at work. He wrote a whole little paragraph, and he was like, why are you on there? They should have me on there. They need to check out my Instagram. And so some people, I just know, they be like, if his fat ass is up there talking, I know I could do it.
Right.
It's like, no, this is actually kind of tough. Like,
It's actually really hard.
It's really hard.
Especially
yeah.
with the consistency, and you're putting intelligence behind it. You're writing actual like grammar, auto check articles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These niggas can't even formulate one fucking sentence. Like I'm just saying. No, I'm just
They
saying.
gonna cancel you.
I don't care.
Rappers finna cancel her.
And
You
for
gonna be on that channel you was talking about. You know,
oh my gosh,
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go.
You know, they said I got a drinking problem, so I'm
Yeah,
not drinking
the,
right now.
Oh my god, that's why you want to sit with us?
okay.
Wow.
They got every footage of me ever taking a
I
drink on fucking camera.
Hey, I'm not gonna
They
lie.
edited shit, talking about he
That
edited it
nigga's
out when he
channel
took
be
a
having
sip.
me crying. Not just what he tells about you, but that nigga does a lot of good research.
He does, but
And he
he
be,
talks
like,
shit
zooming
more
in
than
on
he
shit.
does
He
research.
hip hop police.
He's no. I'm scared.
I'm
He's a
playing
shit.
a hip hop police officer. It's my first acting role. It's a show called Dirty Cops LA.
Uh-huh.
Oh, with
Slink, yep, Slink.
yes.
Yep. I'm playing a hip hop police. I'm filming.
That's
That's
dope.
Nervous but excited.
That's dope.
That's
Wow,
That's super dope.
it's a small world because he was saying he was gonna try to figure out a way that he could slide Mavi on there.
That's actually lit,
That's
though.
dope. That's dope.
So,
Yeah.
all right, so we are talking about everything, but who's your favorite upcoming artist in LA right now?
Top pre grams. His
Ooh,
new
I like
project
that.
B4 AM is fire.
I love
Red
that nigga
Lights
Tabri, nigga. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
heard his name.
I
I never heard
love
his
He
music.
he
though.
was on my 2023 LA
I
freshman
love
cover.
Tabri, bro.
Okay.
The one with the dreads.
Okay.
From Long Beach.
Graham.
I think
Capri
Tabri
Grams.
Grams is a hidden gem in LA that we need to.
Well, hidden is the word to use. Because he don't take pictures.
He don't take pictures.
I was his first interview.
I
I
was
was his
saying,
first
you was his
photo
first
shoot.
interview.
Let's get him on the ox then. Hit him
Yeah,
up.
he's hard.
You feel me? I fuck with Tabri. I feel like he has a unique sound.
Never heard of
You
him.
feel me? I
So
feel
he's
like
making
he has a
music
sound
and has
that
no like coverage like that.
nigga.
Oh,
And
I cover it. You on
I
my
knew
page.
Tabri was hard. I made a mix like top songs of this month. Somebody's like, you ain't got no Tabri. To me, I actually like anybody who say you don't got this artist.
Right.
You go look them up.
I go look him up. Like, all right, let's see if this artist actually is good.
Mhm.
They put
Fire.
Tabri. I said, oh.
Fire. He rarely makes a bad song. Rarely.
Rap?
Makes a bad song.
Yeah,
I-
I'm crazy.
me
that I
Like,
don't
personally,
know
auto-tune
you.
rap singer.
It's
Right,
like, that's what I
okay.
said. Like, and that's why I said his
Melodic
sound
a little bit or
yeah,
what?
Very
it-
melodic.
Okay.
Genius.
I think his sound relate to everybody, whether it's a female, whether it's a youth, whether it's a adult,
Street,
whether it's a
finna
male.
listen to
you
him
feel
in the
me?
car.
Commercial R&B. Yeah, he has so many bangers. You're gonna be addicted to.
Nigga,
I'ma listen to
I
him
had
on
a
the way home.
conversation with Greedo about him, and we just had a difference of opinion. I was telling Greedo, I'm like, he hard as fuck, but he don't take pictures. He don't do music videos. He don't come outside. He don't do shows. He don't do nothing. Greedo like, nah, that's gonna work for him. It's gonna boost him. Like, it's gonna boost his sales. Watch. And
Nah.
I'm like, I disagree, but we'll see. Like, we're gonna see. But Greedo's on this project. Ruchi's on this
Actually,
new
he just
project.
posted
Yeah.
that. Actually, you just posted that.
Yeah, because it just dropped a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
days ago. Yeah,
yeah.
Before AM is his newest project. My favorite project by him is called Gustin Bieber, and he has a record with Jason Cash on it. Like he has a whole bunch of songs with an artist named even though K-Benz always tell me I never met that nigga. Never met that.
That's funny. I just started to tap in with
K
K-Benz.
bands or Kai bands?
No, it's K-Benz.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
K-Benz.
something.
It's Mr. K-Benz. Shout out to him though. He
Never heard of him
just
either.
changed, he changed his
No,
name.
Mr. K-Benz.
to
I know
Mr.
who you
K-Benz.
referring to.
Okay.
Yeah, so but yeah,
Who
shout out
you?
to him.
What name you say? You said
Kai.
Kai.
Said
Kai.
Oh,
He from the
Benz.
Bay.
Yeah,
He
Okay,
from
I
the
think I
Bay.
know who that is.
Yeah,
I
Kai
definitely
Benz. He's
know
from
who
the
that
Bay.
is.
Shout out to Kai Benz.
I was curious to know from your perspective. I mean, we've been speaking on a lot of LA music. What do you think is the issue with the IE music and why it's just not like percolating to LA, even out of LA? You
But I
feel me?
Just maybe like a musical cool factor. You just bear with me for it.
Okay.
I should be able to right now a musical cool factor like the record's just cool. The record's just on point to me. A lot of times it'd be a little dated, lagging. Like okay, this 3-4 years ago, like just catch up a little bit or be innovative and be ahead of the curve.
Okay.
But at least be with the time. So I feel like sometimes it's just like I hear something that wouldn't work.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough for IE artists, man. I know that's gonna be a tough one.
Nothing you know?
I mean, that's what they can improve
Again,
on.
That's
Because we do have artists.
his-
We do have artists that are doing current type of vibe.
Definitely.
We have the
Again, I'm just
R3s,
getting.
we have the
I'm getting
S5s,
bro's
you feel me?
perspective.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
have an R3, and I want to say this is like Chico Hours, the artist that's also on 300 Entertainment with him. They just put a record that's
I've never heard of Chico. I was gonna keep the whole band.
they both signed to 300 Entertainment. That it was like the first R3 feature. Most part, a lot of R3 copying Draco.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
Mm.
I'm not afraid to say it. Like
yeah.
copying Draco, and I
Definitely, but I feel like he's doing
but his
good at
melo-
it. I think he's doing better than any nigga that has copied Draco. Respectfully, That's my opinion, though.
That's a
Okay.
crazy take to say a nigga's the best copycatter.
I mean, but I'm just.
That's what you basically are
Well, that's
saying.
what I'm
He's one
saying.
of the better ones. I'll give you that. He's one of the
I feel
better
like, I feel like the
people
people that
from the.
are influenced by Draco that has Draco sound, because there's 1,000 baby Dracos.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing from different producers is that he has a lot of melodic music.
Yeah.
So maybe
Mm.
when he starts putting that
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
it'll
Yeah, I'm a
defer.
fan of melodic music.
But I
that type
also
of
feel
shit.
like he's doing more of that because his last Killin' For Real record that he did
The
with him.
He
She
said.
said.
Yeah, you feel me? They,
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of
that's-
people,
I like
one
that
of his
shit.
I
biggest
love
records.
that song.
It was cool.
R3 is on that. She said.
That's his song.
What? That's
nigga,
his song.
That's his song featuring
Kaylin?
Yeah.
He's on Kayla's
I'm
project,
so
ain't it?
mad at you.
No, I'm not
No.
talking about She's So. You talking about She's
Oh,
So.
she's so. Yeah, what song
Which
y'all
is a
talking about?
fire. It got like a
That's-
so-so
She
dance.
said.
Yeah, that shit
That's
hard.
my favorite
My
song.
bitch so
favorite
bad,
shit
she
hard.
raps
I'm like,
girls
R3's
not
on there?
You talking about
easy.
She Said. Now
Oh,
She
she
said.
said. Okay,
That's
she's-
one of my
I'm
favorite
talking about she's so.
songs.
She,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
that's
a fire record you
hard.
just mentioned.
Both
Yeah.
is hard though.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one,
Oh
so
yeah,
I will
R3
listen to
just
that.
gotta, if
But
you
I
switch
think-
it up and
yeah,
get off the
I
Draco
agree.
shit, I feel like because he got a label situation with
Exactly.
300.
You got that big push. You
It's
got
there.
that big push.
You feel me? You got the image. You know how to
Mhm.
dress. He's active on Twitter. One of the few West Coast rappers I see.
And you know what's crazy?
use Twitter.
let's talk about that because a lot of West Coast artists do not. I be trying to tag, like, we'll post them on the Ox.
And don't got a
No
page.
Twitter
Then
or
we'll go
not
on
inactive Twitter.
I'm like, damn, they got on Twitter.
not good.
Facts.
Not good with words.
Facts.
Yeah.
I didn't ran into a brick wall a couple times trying to tag niggas on
They
there.
don't be good with words, just pictures.
Yeah.
Dang,
That's tough.
that's real
Hey, that's why
tough.
they good at Instagram.
That's fucking hilarious.
No, but no, dead ass though, because they be a lot of artists that I be trying to tag, even like with my mixes. I be like, all right, let me tag all the artists. A lot of people always
I be
ask,
on
all
that
right,
Twitter shit. Yeah.
everybody always asks, oh, who is this by? Who is this by? Who is this by? So I'm like, let me
You talking
just
about
tag them.
on Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is on all my platforms. So I make sure I tag all the artists on every platform.
Yeah, he
So-
tried to copy and paste across all 4
Yeah.
platforms, but it
For
don't
pass
work
outs.
like that because
No, this
niggas
is for
don't.
my mixes. This
Oh,
not
for the
even
mixes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is to inform people that, oh, you should follow this person because this is his song. But I can't even do that because they don't have a Twitter.
But
Or they don't have a
artists,
TikTok,
get
or they
on
don't
every
have-
fucking social media platform.
Definitely.
God damn, what's wrong
That's
with
in
y'all?
your benefit. We should
Absolutely.
know that by now.
And
It's
have-
2024.
And have a uniform username. I have a different
That
username
too.
on
A
this.
lot of people
and
don't
that.
understand that.
Take the
Let's
K's,
speak on
please,
that.
let's take the K's out of our usernames, please.
Oh Lord, have
You don't have to
mercy.
diss your, the
You ain't gotta dish your ops,
your
and you
username.
probably ain't killed nobody. So
You
let's
just-
just be
Hello.
rapper name
respectfully.
normally, please. I don't. 'Cause when I write it, I'm not putting a K.
what's your take on 310 Baby? You know, he's
Shout out to him. He has
Shout out
this,
to 310.
projects. What is it?
nights and weekends come
Yeah,
dropping.
dropping this week. I
23rd
believe.
of February, I
Yep,
believe.
yep.
A few days. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He invited us out to his birthday party / concert at
Concert,
the
yeah.
Roxy.
Yeah.
It was lit. He had
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
was
special
there.
guests.
Yeah, it was
You
lit.
was?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Nigga was on stage, ratchet.
Oh Lord, he did a great job.
Yeah.
He's 18 years old. You feel
Mhm.
me? So you got to bear with him. I know by the
Yeah.
time he's 21, he'll be a way better artist.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually
Um,
think he's one of the better artists in LA. I think he's one. I'm gonna say
Work
he's one of the
ethic
smartest.
wise, yep.
He
He's
has,
one of the
he has,
smarter
a, he has a
artists.
very
Intelligent.
great team behind him
Yeah,
as
Gentry,
well.
shout out to
Gentry,
Gentry.
shout out to my
Shout out to
nigga Gentry.
Gentry.
Yeah.
Perfect Situation. He was on ESPN today.
Yeah.
Official song in the NFL. On Billboard charts. Congratulations on going gold, bro. Just proud of him.
Mm.
And again, I just wish we had an artist that was a little older having that same type of success. I want him putting out the gold and platinum records and that for that demographic. I want somebody 23, 24, 25.
Do you
having
yeah.
the
think
same,
it's
success
because
as
of
well.
His artistry or his team? Because the only reason I
Combination
say,
of both.
yeah, the reason I
'Cause he
say that,
recorded that song off his phone.
definitely that's true too. But the reason I say that is because I know Gentry. I know we all know him.
Yeah, that's
and
my
I know
dog.
him,
Shout out to Gentry.
and I've had conversations with him. I know a lot of artists he's managed. You feel me? I've met him through management. That's how I originally fucked with Gentry. And he told me, like, I ain't gonna lie, like now I'm fucking with artists with a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? Because going back to the management situation we was talking about, he has full control. He can really work that artist versus an artist who kind of has an ego already, or you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
yeah.
so I think him being that young kind of plays in the team's.
I
You know what I'm saying?
think
Because
that-
he's
it's
able to
hand.
work it. You
Yeah,
feel me?
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it relate to the song, regardless, relate to the youth.
yeah.
But not only like DeJon said earlier, it not only does it relate to the youth, it relates to
20,
the world, the
25,
the world.
30,
So
uh-huh.
it's a world record.
Yeah.
That's a quote unquote ratchet ass shaking twerk record that
For
little kids
all-
is dancing to, teenagers dancing to.
And
But
adults.
you could be 40 years old and hear that song and move those. I'm not saying you're gonna play it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
bust
you
a
feel me? You
split.
feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, like, okay, so Gentry is able to do that. You got to think, I was younger than most of the people I was managing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That was the difference. Maybe they would have listened to me if I
Yeah.
was in my 40s or 30s.
Yeah.
You feel me? And managing them when they were
Right,
younger. But it was
right.
kind of opposite. I was managing people that were 20s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And 30s.
even
And I was in high school.
14,
yeah,
Like,
and even
like,
speaking
let's
of
do your
Gentry,
marketing plan. Let's
Gentry,
do
like
this,
I
let's
said,
do
he's
that,
had a
yeah.
lot of artists that he's been able to manage and go through the ups and
And
downs
work
with.
with Scheme,
Yeah.
G Rico,
Yeah,
so many. so
fucking
many, yeah.
hella people, 9 deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hella
Yeah.
people. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm asking that to say, could you see yourself going back into management, knowing everything you knew, maybe like 2 years from now, 3 years, you run to a young high school student where you like, nah, this nigga, this is it, and I'll be able to have like full management control.
I would excuse myself from media, but I would do it.
Okay, you wouldn't do media no more though.
No.
Okay.
You can't do both. I feel like
Yeah.
you can't do.
I
If
feel
people
like, yeah.
who really understand how much dedication that you have to go through media, like a lot of people be like, "Oh, DeJon, post me," or "Why you not posting this artist for free?" or whatever the case may be. Niggas is not really doing media because media is a 24-hour around the day
Well,
shit.
I agree with that, but I'm thinking more too because you're gonna be more biased now, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that was
thinking,
just
yeah.
about, and then it also wanted to, the type of manager I dedicated myself to the artist.
Right.
So it's like, I don't want, when I wake up, if I'm your manager, my focus should be on my clients. My focus should not be on the
Media.
timeline and making a meme and posting this X, Y, Z.
Right.
And then also with the bias thing, it's like, okay, if I manage this person, what are their grade gonna be?
Exactly.
I'm enjoying media. Like I said, I did the management thing for over 10 years. I'm not saying I'll never manage again or I'll never, feel me, go back into that mode. But let me do my media thing. Let me, you feel me, get better at this and improve in this area and feel more comfortable in it.
Yeah.
Get to where I see myself, because I definitely see myself having talk shows and morning shows and all kind of stuff. Explaining to food.
I can see
and
that for
movies,
you.
acting, all of that.
Yeah. What would your advice be for somebody like you, young in the media shit? What would you tell them to, just so they can kind of walk the right path? You know, so they don't have to go through the bullshit. I mean, they're going to always go through bullshit with going through any career, but what would you suggest?
Give it your all. Be aggressive. Be vigorous. Apply yourself. And up every day and see. Put the work in. I'll make mistakes. I still make mistakes. Correct it. Pushing. Apply yourself. Intelligent.
That's the universal advice right there. That's ain't just for media. That's for shit, any goddamn thing, if you ask me.
That's in life.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's super dope. Am I
So
good?
a couple weeks ago,
Okay.
you did the rapper report card live.
Yep.
Okay, with RJ Storm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Storm.
Shout out to Storm. Shout out to
Storm.
RJ.
Shout out to
Hello, we
RJ.
had Storm on here.
Fire.
That's my boo. That's my
My
boo.
sis.
Yeah.
He's killing it,
So you said the winner was gonna get an opportunity to go to a pitch meeting with you
They're like,
with
yeah.
Warner.
Right.
And people was like, this nigga don't work for Warner. He ain't taking niggas up there.
I definitely have a meeting coming up where I'm bringing the winner of the show with me. I don't want to spoil the show because it's not.
Okay.
But yes, the winner is definitely coming up there with me to that meeting. And let's knock on wood. If that don't go right, there are other labels that I can walk them in. I definitely have a great connect at Warner. You saw me go up there, of course, have a dope meeting. I said I'll be back with this artist or with a artist of this situation. And yeah, I'll be with this. No,
Okay,
not
good.
promise anything, but
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
again,
no,
fingers
it's
crossed.
A pitch, like
Yeah,
you
it's
said.
a pitch. Yeah.
Well,
And if that
good.
don't work out, we had another label. But not good.
Period. Okay, well, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that
But
because
rap report, go
I'm
ahead.
sick of niggas like I already was watching you like here and there, but of course, obviously, before I knew you was about to come to our pod, I'm like, okay, let me like really try to do my research. Like, I probably spent like 4 or 5 hours in the last 2 days watching all pods that you've been on. So I'm like, why? I'm like, how is people saying what he do and don't have connections with like? And y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know this man. How you gonna say?
I have connections with people at so many labels and platforms and companies. It's just I'm blessed in that regard. Again, the hate is only online.
Yeah,
I haven't had
Never in person.
not one negative, not a second of negative
I
interaction.
think because they
In
don't
real life.
In real life, not a
they
second.
haven't chopped it up with you. Because even me seeing you on the internet, seeing you watching it, and sitting down with you is a whole different type of vibe. You feel what I'm saying? So I
He
think,
said, hey.
I think it's the persona that's also the internet persona too, where motherfuckers gotta kind of like, oh, let me be the tough gangbanging ass rap nigga, impress a nigga, like you. Feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
So that's what it is. But I really believe, and that goes to even artists and rappers that are fucking in gangbang that beef. I'm like, if you sit down and chop it up with a lot of these niggas you beef with, y'all will actually be very cool because y'all have a lot in common. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So I say that to
You
even
was
with
talking about
DeJon,
that.
like sitting down, if you chop it up, when you'll see that the nigga really got wisdom and knows what the fuck he's talking about. Y'all
Thank
just
you,
don't want to
bro.
hear it. You
It's-
feel what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest downfall. But what I was gonna ask you, I seen a clip of you speaking on saying you feel like that selling CDs and shit should come back.
I would love that.
So my
Yes.
question to you is like, I think that would be hard too, but like, you don't think that streaming can like blast the music farther? Because like someone who's selling CDs can only sell in that region.
Well, one, you can ship that CD all over the world, like Nipsey did with his Crenshaw tape, or Mailbox Money physical CDs,
Yeah.
or plethora artists. You know,
Yeah.
ship your CD anywhere. But I'm not saying get rid of streaming. I'm just saying bring back a physical attribute for the fans that do want to spend some money with you. You know what I'm saying? Have
Yeah.
that option there. I'm not saying you got to print up 1 million copies, but
Yeah.
'Cause
you
damn
can
near
print
can't
up
even find a
1,000
CD player no more.
copies.
Damn
You
near
feel
hard
me?
to find a CD player nowadays. So
Damn.
But
That's not. I think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That niggas always. I feel like.
I mean, you can always put it in the PlayStation or the Xbox.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can put in your game system, or you could just have it and have that case and
Yeah.
break down some weed on it and roll it up, or just having to take a photo of it, have it on your coffee table, just as a memorabilia or collector's item, or as I support a badge of I support this. Yeah, Nipsey said, "Proud to pay."
Yeah.
I feel like printing up 1,000 CDs or 500 CDs or 100 CDs or 50 CDs, whatever you can afford to print up, and selling them to some diehard fans don't hurt.
Oh
Right.
my God.
That's true.
It's going to be more beneficial to both parties anyway. I
Yeah.
got something that's exclusive from the artists that I love, and also I got paid more than I would off street.
Yeah, you're supporting it. And I'm giving you a tangible product, so it's real business. I have YG's "Blame It for the Streets," so it came with a soundtrack and a mini movie. The movie's like what 20.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
Hood
even know
movie,
that.
it's a classic. Yeah, I love that. I watch all. I have the physical one. That's something I'm always keep. If I move, I'm gonna put it in a box and move with
Right.
it. Money on it.
So even with your magazines, you print out physical copies.
Physical copies of it. Yeah.
So people still reading magazines and buying them motherfuckers.
They buying. I can't tell you if they're reading it
Okay.
or not.
That
That I can't tell you.
I don't remember the last time I seen a
Yeah.
motherfucker reading a magazine or even buying one.
I
So
do.
you
When I
know-
go to the grocery
Yeah,
store,
yeah.
I go to that aisle and I look
grab a
through
magazine?
whatever black magazines
aisle's
they
still
got.
around the magazine aisle.
Yeah, when
It's
you
right
buy by the
there at the
paper plates and
checkout.
but I'm talking about the real magazine section. It's by the
Yeah,
plates, the
right.
foil,
Yeah.
all of that
Right,
stuff, the
right.
cups,
Everything
And
be
all
right.
along the bottom.
Yeah, all them from
Yeah.
fucking the workout magazines to everything. in
everything.
between.
Entrepreneur magazine,
Yeah.
Got a whole
Forbes,
drawer,
Inc.
Ebony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
My mom too. Shit.
Yeah,
She's
that's-
here, so she's based
that's
off
just-
the magazines. So like people will still like physically buy your magazines.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
how do you sell them? Are you online?
I've done it digitally, but also people, catch me in traffic. I have them in the car normally.
Okay.
But also I'll take them to places like I have homies that have barbershops,
Okay.
clothing stores, sneaker stores. The Champion store shut down. That used to be my main spot. 123 South La Brea. That
Okay.
used to be my main spot. Be right on the register. They end up shutting down. But if you go up to the No Jumper office, they all over the place in the lobby and stuff like that for artists who come or visitors out of
Damn, I should have
town.
brought some. I would have loved it.
Really, I definitely should have. They're able to like check out all the artists in LA while they just sit there and wait for their interview or their
Nice.
business.
Right.
That's
So
like
how often,
No, I love that.
How often are you doing those? Like monthly or how's it?
No, I used to do it monthly. Now I do it like seasonally. So like winter,
Quarters.
spring, fall. This
Okay,
was
yeah,
it.
quarters.
Yeah. So Big Sad's on the next one. Y'all got exclusive.
Hey, shout out to
And,
Big Sam.
yeah, I can't wait for the summer issue. I can't tell you who's on that, but
Give us
you
an
know who's coming this
exclusive.
summer. I
Give
gave
me-
exclusive. Big Sad's on the
Okay, that's
upcoming
it.
one.
Okay,
But yeah, this
give us
summer,
an
I got
exclusive.
word that we're gonna have somebody who should have been.
I fuck with Big Sad though, because I feel like a lot of LA artists, he next with everybody. Like he next with everybody. He got a record with everybody.
He's
That's
all
what I was
working.
about
He's
to
not
say.
into the politics as far as not working with this person, not working with that person.
Exactly.
16 projects, one of our most consistent.
Yes.
Definitely stepped it up with his most recent music. I ended up being on the intro to his King of LA, King of Los Angeles
Yeah,
song he did,
okay.
me and Flacco. That's a big sad man on his thing.
That's dope. That's dope.
I feel like he just that record. Now it's time for
To
that
get
record.
to
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause I think
Push
he
him
got
over.
the consistency. I think he got the catalog, and he's still building the catalog. I just
Yeah.
feel like you said, he just need that record that make him stand out. Because I fuck with Big Sad heavy, bro. Because
And TZ just did a record with Big Sad too.
like I fuck with Big
Besides
Sad.
like Shorty, every time I get on YouTube, it's damn near 9 times out of 10 a new Big Sad video.
Yes.
Like Shorty, he drop a lot of
Yeah,
videos.
Shorty
too.
drops a lot of
Shorty
music
be going
too.
crazy.
You
Shout out
feel
to
me?
him.
Like, and that's
Some
another.
people thought he was from LA.
Bro,
Yeah,
I swear,
100%.
bro, I'm a big look. Last year, my biggest artist that I listened to
Shorty.
outside of SoCal artists was Shorty and Mozzie. You feel
Okay.
me? So, but I found Shorty through a song with Mozzie. But like
Yeah.
I fuck with Shorty heavy. I swear to God, I thought this nigga was from LA.
Yeah,
I fuck with nigga from Baltimore.
immediately the way he talk, you should have known he's from
Wow.
Baltimore. Like
Yeah, he's from
immediately.
I
Baltimore.
don't listen to a lot of Baltimore artists. Baltimore is not like a big.
Now, I'm
big
just saying their
ass
accent
artist
is so
scene.
like you know. I mean, once you hear
he's
a
not
Baltimore
like the
accent,
dude
he
in
talk like
the
T.
moods,
He
in the-
talk-
Oh shit.
And the blues.
in the blue and T.
My favorite Shorty song, Specific with Blast. That song called Specific with Blast is fire.
No,
That's what I be.
Who's some of the artists you rocking with outside of the West Coast?
I love Huncho.
Okay.
Got a
He's
record
a big
called
thing
Bad
right now.
Bad.
Yeah,
I
so he's a
play
big
all
thing
the
right
time.
now.
I love
Ladies love that
Huncho. Armani Caesar out of New York. Rocky Fresh out of Chicago.
Fuck with Rocky Fresh.
Rocky Fresh from Chicago?
Yeah.
He
Damn,
did-
that
he
was
did-
signed to Rick Ross a long time ago? That Rocky Fresh?
Rocky Fresh. Yeah.
Wow. I ain't heard he still be
Um,
dropping?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
How
Actually,
do
Veggie
you
did-
find?
did some
How
shit
do you
too.
find the time to lock in and literally listen to all these different
Good
people?
question.
Because I
Right.
feel ignorant right now.
It's harder for the different regions, but for LA, it's gradual. You
It's
get what I'm
easier,
saying? Like
definitely.
LA is just gradual. Like I just have to know these things. I have to be in the know for these. Like ask me how am I breathing or how I'm walking when it comes to LA. But like when it's time to do Atlanta or Detroit or these different markets, that's when I have to do like real
Real
Go out
workshops.
of your
Not
way.
that I don't do workshops for LA, right? But it's easier. Like I can do
Yeah.
that workshop easily. When you do like when I grade other regions, like it's a real workshop. I know you're going to buckle down every day this week when you get home. You're listening to your YouTube is on
Atlanta
Atlanta music.
artist
Your
or-
computer's open, researching Atlanta music. Your TV got music videos on, and you're looking up stuff on your phone. Like it's like a real workshop, and I'll do that every day. Every day I get off of work, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll
You
do
gotta
that.
tap
And
in
so-
when you
for a
do
workshop.
other regions, because I do the same. Like with me, I play the game. I'll play the game. I'll play a game that's passive, but have like when I'm doing like Midwest, because I'm tapped in like with the biggest Midwest platform. So I'll tap in like with Midwest artists. I will only play Midwest artists for 3 fucking hours straight. I'm only playing Midwest artists. If this
Yeah.
nigga
to
feel
get
me-
up on
yeah,
game.
just to get like, cause I don't
Yeah.
know these niggas. You feel me? Like these niggas
Yeah.
is it's different how we know our sugar freeze. They got niggas that's like a sugar free.
that you
You
would
will
know.
never know.
That you would know.
Mm.
That you would not know. Yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
I
So-
mean, it's no way you're gonna know every. I'm not like some sorcerer. I'm not gonna know every
I only know
artist.
the new niggas, 'cause
You
be the
feel me?
man.
But you got to know. I know what I like, and I know what I don't like.
Yeah, facts.
That I do know.
That's
No matter
that's
where
how
you from.
exactly how I am. If I
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
it, I just don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
And that was my biggest thing, even with Past the Ox, is like, man, it's hard to even say this shit good because I just be hating some of the shit. I just be hating.
Oh shit.
But as a DJ or face or personality, whatever the case may be, you can't really like I said.
I feel like
Yeah.
you gotta tell them how to. I think a lot of people shit this week, but I feel like you just gotta tell them how to improve more. So
Which
than
is
anything.
exactly
It's just
what
for me,
DeJon
and I'm
does,
sure y'all all can agree with it. It's
solution-oriented.
just so much fucking music that sound the fucking same.
Sure.
repetitive.
You know what I'm saying? To the
Repetitive.
point where
Yeah,
I'm like,
over
damn,
and
after
over.
the-
1,000 Dracos in
after the
SoCal.
10th song, I'm like, yo, I'm
Thousands.
ready to wrap this shit
Thousands,
up.
nigga.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, so
So what's the plan for DeJon for 2024, man?
Man, expand and get into this food market, food report card show,
I think you gonna eat
cooking
that for
show,
Mhm.
all of that stuff.
Literally.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he definitely gonna.
I think
Literally.
you gonna, said, I think you gonna eat on that one for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, we know
Literally.
yeah, but it was like
It was funny, yeah, I got you.
Definitely gonna eat.
Definitely gonna eat on that one.
That one gonna be
And
easy
then
for you.
Rapport Car Live, we're going to San Diego, we're going to the Bay, we coming to the IE,
Yeah,
we're going to
man.
Vegas. So Rapport Car Live, and then again, I'm killing it on No Jumper. Here we go again,
No
aka
Jumper.
the new Monday show every Monday. Catch me on the news 4 or 5 times, well, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Doing a shoot your shot show at the No Jumper store where rappers come freestyle, interviewing. We just dropped one with Ralphie the Plug this
Okay.
week. So yeah, No Jumper. Lot of stuff going on up there.
I had a
And
question
when-
about with you working with No Jumper.
What's up?
I'm curious to know, like, how are you personally managing, like, with like working with two big? Obviously, you're building your brand,
Yeah.
but then you're also working with a very huge brand. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? How are you like being able to juggle both without making them both coincide to where people don't know what's what? You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Because I know I'm pretty sure you don't want to overshadow No Jumper with Day in LA, but you also don't want to overshadow No Jumper with, you know what I'm saying?
I just have to be myself. So if I go there wearing a Dan Lane hoodie and we talking about some LA rap stuff, that's what we're doing. You feel me? I'll sit down and I'll be like, head over to my right up on the screen, talk about the Dan Lane meme I just posted, and
Yeah.
gracious enough to show that because hip hop is related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like it's just a picture of me. I'm asking
Yeah.
artists that I want to talk
Mhm.
about
Right.
while we have 5 minutes, and then we
Right.
get back to talk about whatever you guys want to talk. And to my knowledge, that was the origin of No Jumper, was talking about new artists, breaking artists, talking about music, pop culture. That was my introduction. Artists like
Might as well.
XXX or 03 Greedo, Shoreline Mafia. Those were artists. A lot of Stink Team artists. That was the platform. They used to do
facts.
No Jumper Exposed interviews. Like AZ Chuck, I remember his No Jumper Exposed. I remember watching that and learning so much about him. So my focus and part of my like deal or agreement with Adam
I was
was
gonna ask
I
that,
want to bring the
literally.
music back to No Jumper. I want to bring the focus of music back to No Jumper. That's my lane
Okay.
there.
I think you're doing a great job at doing that.
So,
Also.
so
Thank you,
when
thank
you did
you.
have that sit down with Adam or the team at No Jumper, when they wanted to initially bring to the platform, did you have to like negotiate and let them know, like, I'm still rocking with my shit, I'm still gonna be able to bring my shit on y'all platform, or how did that work? Just for people who are trying to like, who got their own shit, but also need that other fucking platform to kind of like jumpstart they shit. You know what I'm saying?
It just happened organically.
Okay.
Adam was doing his No Jumper show. He does every Tuesday. That he was on there with some other co-hosts, and I'm starting to feel like John was right about the LA Rap Report Card language. And so, yeah, like I'm right.
Now I'm
You feel me?
locked
Because
in.
before the situation was, oh, you wrong, and you're not
Right.
supposed to be doing this,
Exactly,
and
exactly,
from
exactly.
other hosts in No Jumper.
Yep.
But to have the boss or the owner of No Jumper, proprietor of No Jumper, say, no, you're right about this, then invite me up there. He interviewed me, him and Flacco actually interviewed me, speak and articulate my. Let me have a real conversation, have a professional interview. Once we did that, they just invited me. They invited me back, and then I got the official offer, and we did sit down. And I was like, "Okay, Adam, this is what I want to do. I'll come over here and help you bring the music focus back to No Jumper, but I want you to come aboard a day in LA. Like he works at a day in LA. I work in No Jumper, but he works at a day. Executive
Wow.
consultant at a day in LA.
Talk that talk.
Yeah, you got what I'm saying. So
Talk
it's
that
mutually
talk.
beneficial. That's my guy. He's been hella supportive, and whatever he's doing, in regards to music, I'm.
Nice.
and vice versa.
That's dope.
But yeah, you'll see him rocking the daily merch and stuff
He
like
does.
that all the time
And he'll
Sure.
tell
as
you
well. Yeah,
everything.
absolutely. So shout out to
That's
Adam.
dope. That's dope. Because I every time or when I'm watching, I just like, damn, like you feel me? How is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm for someone like you, I'll be asking myself like, damn, I wonder how he's being able to like run both. Because I got my own program that I got going on,
Yeah.
but I'm on the Ox too, and I sometimes be like, damn, I don't want to like step on people's shoes because I got my own ideas. You know what I mean? I got my own brand. You feel me? So
Better
it's-
promote your shit. On
no, I
here.
do,
Right.
but you know, it's also nice to hear people who are in the same situation to where
How they juggle
navigate
it.
they shit. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
I guess that's just God favor that
Yeah.
I'm able to do it so seamlessly because,
Mhm.
but again, it's just parallel. It just makes sense.
Yes,
It's a thing called synergy.
yes.
And I feel like a Dana
Ooh,
Lay
I never heard
and
that.
No
Let's look
Jumper
at
has
that.
synergy.
And that's how I feel
You know what I'm
about
saying?
Muda
Yeah.
and the Ox. Like we locked in.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why sometimes I'm like, oh, do I want to step on? This might be stepping on Cinco's shoes, even though he probably don't even give a fuck. You feel
Yeah,
me? But
and he for sure
again, because
doesn't.
we aligned, it's like 9 times out of 10 he don't give a fuck. But I do want to get perspectives from other people that are kind of in the same type of situation.
Yeah.
You get
Absolutely,
what I'm saying?
yeah. It's possible for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I see that you making it happen on 2 big platforms, so I think that's really commendable. I think that's super dope.
Thank you.
And people need to understand how hard you're working because I feel like people are like that's really an understatement because people don't really understand. They just see the fucking day in LA or they see the report card and they don't really understand how much work you're putting in to be the face of this shit that you're doing.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
what
Like
I'm
you said,
saying?
he literally just said, I'm listening to artists the minute I get home, music video up.
Right, for
playing.
hours.
Yep.
He's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
homework. He's doing real
Mhm.
homework.
Yeah.
This man is a student, always
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah.
And they don't never say that part though. They always got an opinion for
I,
other
I had one more question about No
Fuck them
Jumper.
people.
I had one more question about if you don't if you don't want to answer it, I totally
Talk
understand
to
too.
me.
I know you said when you sat down and talked to Adam about being on there, you want to bring the music back to the
Focusing.
focus of music. But it seems like, and no shade or anything, and I'm saying this respectfully, it seems like the focus has kind of like start to shift a little bit to like the gang culture of LA. You feel me? Are you noticing that? Is that something that
That's a lawn that it's like I look at it like a lawn. Like
Okay.
you have the music lawn in LA and you have the gang lawn.
mhm,
If any adult male, female chooses to water the gang lawn,
that's what they
that's what
water.
they on. I'm watering the rap lawn, music lawn, and I'm trying to make sure it gets all the nutrients and the soil is good and the soil is tilled and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And people looking at me like
Yeah.
that grass ain't never gonna be green.
Yeah,
But it's gonna
yeah.
be green one day. I'm gonna keep
Right.
watering this grass
And
and
the
keep
reason
taking
I
care
ask
of it.
is because I'm a comic type of nigga. I watch shit, but then I'm like, let me see what the motherfucking people talk about. So I go to the comments and it's always like, damn, this is some gang shit now. All they doing is politic and da da da. But then I watch y'all shows or you on fucking Flacco and it's like, oh, it's music. But then I watch another show on the same platform. I'm like, damn, this is like
Gang shit.
politics.
But at least you have the option.
Yes.
That's why I'm there.
Yeah.
So at least there's somebody there that if
Mhm.
you don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
like if you're a
Yeah,
person
you
like
should.
me
interested in both.
who don't give
I
a
like them
fuck,
both, but I know
right.
some people
That's
who probably
me.
don't.
I don't give a
I
fuck
can't
about
relate.
that shit.
Yeah.
To keep it a
I'm
buck.
sorry.
Yeah.
When they get
Yeah.
to talk about that,
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm checking
Yeah.
out.
And the thing is,
I'm like,
for me, it's just interesting. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I give a fuck or don't give a fuck, but it's like,
they
damn,
beat me over the head
they
with
be-
that
I'm
shit
like,
in here.
damn, there's a
They
lot of
know
shit
I
going
got a
on.
whole attitude.
Like, it be
every
like,
time
you can watch-
They want
I
to talk
could-
about gang shit. I'm
Oh,
like, you know
God.
what?
I could watch No Jumper and be like, damn, they
me
really
outta
tripping
here.
over little shit like that. I didn't even know that.
But it's people that like to watch that type of stuff that indulge in that type of content. So
Yeah.
as a business, okay, it's cool that you appease that crowd, but it's also
Yeah.
people that just want to know
Yeah.
when this rapper project dropping, what producers he's working with,
Yep.
what are the collabs, is this project better than the last
Yep.
one or worse or XYZ? It's people that want to know those tangibles as
sure.
well. and I'm there to provide that, and that's
Yeah.
all I can do.
That
That's
part.
not my, that's
Yeah.
not my platform. I
Right,
play
exactly.
my role. I'm a
exactly.
role
Right.
player there,
Yeah.
and my role is the music guy.
Yeah,
Like
and I love the fact that you say anybody that says role player. This is like the third person on our platform that says role player. I really appreciate that because a lot of people don't even want to be a role player. You feel me?
Facts.
Especially being a boss in your own situation.
yeah,
Like, you're a CEO at
DanLay, RapReportCards.com.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're the boss, and then it's also you got to go to another place where you would kind of like work for somebody. You
yeah,
feel me? But
absolutely.
that's a humbling situation where I can work for or be a role player here and run a whole program over here. You know, what I'm
It's
saying? A lot of
gonna
people can't
make
do that.
me a better leader,
Boss,
a better
yeah,
CEO, a
yeah,
better
facts.
boss
Yep.
at DanLay, RapReportCards.com
Yep.
because I'm learning things about podcasting and production and running a platform. Even just being a social media manager at No Jumper now, I'm learning things about social media I didn't know how to do 4 or 5 months ago before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's learning again. I want to be president of Def Jam one day. I want to be president of YouTube Music. I want to be head of music at Spotify or Tidal or Apple Music one day.
Yeah.
Those are jobs.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
I'm a proud employee. I would definitely want to work
Okay.
at one of those platforms, at those companies, those positions. So as well as owning my own business, the same way Jay-Z had a plethora of business, but he was the president of
Yeah.
Def Jam
Yeah.
for a tenure. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I aim for. Everybody's different, but that's a my.
Yeah, I think that's dope, and I think that a lot of people like myself watching it and is motivated to shit like this. Just hearing you
For
talk, you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Because I'm like, that's the type of shit I'm on, and like a lot of people ain't on that type of vibe. You feel me? Being
Yeah.
a role player,
Because
being
it
able
holds
to
a
sit
lot of
back.
responsibility.
Yeah,
A
being
lot of
able-
people are willing to just take the route that they wait, what happened?
No, you good?
Okay, yeah. A lot of people just want to take the route where they're being told what to do.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they know, like the solidarity at the end of the journey is their check or whatever it is, like that's their foundation.
Yeah.
They're comfortable with that.
100%.
But a lot of people are scared to take that step out on faith of doing it on their own because they don't know what check is at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It varies.
If there even
If there
is a
even
check.
is one.
All right, yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate having the check there.
Yeah.
And then
That part.
get that out the way. Check that off the list. And then now I gotta make my own with a DanLay or Rappaport cards. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's the challenge in itself. But it's good to know that you got that check right there.
Yeah,
A
I
good
think
feeling.
that's dope because at the end of the day, if shit ain't shaking, I mean, as an entrepreneur, you're gonna have your good months, your good weeks, your
Yep.
bad weeks, your bad months. But the fact that I got something that is for show,
Yeah, yep.
I'm
that,
going
and
there.
it's something for show that I love to do. It's not like I got a for show working at Amazon.
Yep.
I for show doing media, something I love. You
Something
feel-
you want to do.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I
You
talk
feel-
about music for free. So to
Hello?
get paid to talk about music,
Yeah,
I'm living my
Well, DeJon, you know a lot about music, probably more than any of us in this room. I got
I don't know that for
a
sure.
little. I got a little. You
No
said
more-
what?
Yeah, he's
No
a
more than-
DJ. You talking
I'm a-
about DJs.
I got-
Yeah,
no more than me,
DJ.
man.
I think DJ should know more about music than a
Because y'all
blogger.
niggas is playing it.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I
And
think-
y'all be like,
Bloggers are biased in
why is that?
because
Okay.
So, yep.
Yeah, so whatever could get that cracking, they like it.
everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to piggyback off of that goes back to with me and Pastor Ox. I'm so used to like a crowd adjusting to the music that when I'm hearing it and I feel like a crowd won't fuck with it, I won't fuck with it. Just because I'm a DJ. You feel
Oh,
me?
that is a little biased.
But then as a media person, you're just listening for
A DJ bias,
You're
yeah.
listening for good music.
Yeah.
I'm listening to music to see if it's gonna move people.
Right.
and change.
I'm looking to be moved as a blogger.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to be hearing it like, nah, that nigga ain't gonna like that. People not gonna dance to this, or people not gonna vibe to this at a wedding, or whatever the case may be. Situation.
Right.
So I think media people and journalists that are into like hip hop, they have a better idea of the music. But go ahead with what you was about to do.
Got some trivia questions for
I
me?
got
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
the
go
trap
ahead.
trivia.
Oh,
I got the
I'm
ox-
glad I didn't drink. Let's
I got
go.
the ox trap trivia.
Right.
It's just a little game that I just came up with like 2 weeks ago. I just, pull lyrics that I find
those ones
funny.
still running though, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're good. Okay.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, I just pull lyrics from songs that I found funny or, just stand up lyrics from back in the day or whatever. So,
Okay.
all right.
And I'm supposed to tell you who it is?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So, what OG rapper struggled to spell the word next? in their song "What's Next"?
I don't know that.
Do I go to spell any XT?
Correct. He spelled the word NXET in the song on the fucking hook. And this is a stand-up OG singer rapper, should I say?
Singer rapper.
Singer, rapper, stand up OG. I'll use the context clue and say Nate Dogg.
That was close.
I just
Warren
watched-
G.
Singer rapper?
Okay, well,
Melodic rapper.
Sorry.
Yeah.
excuse
Melodic
me.
rapper. But cool.
Melodic.
Close enough. But yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Cool.
At least
cool.
Yeah, he has a
in that
song.
time, that was
Yeah.
considered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a song called "What's Next," and he literally spelled the word NXET in the hook.
Out the dub.
Yeah, but you know what?
He reposted our shit too.
I
So,
know he
That's
gonna
fire.
see this,
I was
but
gonna
hey,
say,
that shit still went up. You know
Man
what I
saved
mean?
Def Jam. Yeah, shout out to him.
Okay.
Pay that man.
that
Okay.
nigga, whatever.
Who had a quarter tank of gas in their new E-Class?
I want to think of their real name, but I know it's Birdman Manny Fresh. What was they going to buy at the
Big
time?
Timers.
Big Timers.
Yeah, okay.
That used to get up, booze. Yeah, they used to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That one was too easy for you.
That's
All right.
fire.
He finished
Okay.
it before you could finish the
I
goddamn
know.
shit.
He was saying the lyrics with
That's
me.
good because last time you did trap trivia, the nigga was in there motherfucking lost. Shout out to Trap.
Lost.
I'm trying on, man.
Okay.
Motherfucking lost.
No, that one is way too easy for you.
No, still do it though.
See.
Might not be too easy. You never
Yeah,
know.
you never know.
Okay, let me see. Now this is for sure a singer. All right, I'm going like way back. And you in your 20s, so this is like before you was even born.
Let's hear
But
it.
something tells me you're gonna have an incline on who it might be. All right, what 1982 singer referred to their ops as a vegetable?
A singer called somebody a vegetable
Correct.
They're ops at that?
Correct.
in the early 80s.
Whoever
It
they
had to be
ops
somebody.
was
It's a
on
male or
it.
female. It
It's a male.
They was
had
on
to be
the
somebody crazy, so it had to be like a Rick James or the time wasn't out yet.
Damn, I
I
don't
thought
know.
she asked
He's
us last
big.
time.
I ain't
This
gonna
is
lie.
big here.
I don't know a lot of
A
old school music.
vegetable?
Yes.
I grew up
An
listening to African
80s
music.
singer was
1982.
called somebody Prince.
It's not.
Michael Jackson?
It
Nah,
is
it's
Michael
Michael.
Jackson.
Who we call a vegetable?
Probably Prince.
So
He was
the
beefing with
song,
Prince.
No.
No, they was beefing bad. Them niggas was beefing.
They was
It's his
Yeah.
song. It's his song. Want to be starting something.
Oh, want to be started?
Yo!
That song was directed to the people that were like harassing him during that time, like paparazzi who were harassing him,
basically
people
wanted
who
them to
were
be
making
brain
him out to be a
dead.
bad
Oh, man.
bad person.
Michael Jackson is crazy.
That is, that's the last person I was
found
thinking
out
of.
what Billie Jean's song was about.
Oh,
Y'all didn't know?
That's not my son. That's not my kid.
Yeah.
That's not his son.
I'm like,
The whole song was about nigga.
You
him,
felt that one?
Like that.
I bet you did. I bet
not my
you
kid.
did.
No, but he was basically saying like, you know, like a woman proclaimed that was his
This
kid,
yeah.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't. I didn't know. That. I
Period.
didn't know that. I
Yes.
swear to God, I didn't know that until this year.
I would have never guessed
Kid
Michael
is
Jackson.
Not my
Oh,
son.
Michael
The
Jackson.
kid
Yeah.
is not my.
Nigga,
Damn.
he said it.
Go ahead.
okay.
What's the next question, Darby?
All
He's
right,
not
I
knowing
only got
stuff, too.
one more. I only got one more.
I gotta
think
get
that
this
one's
one.
way okay. Okay, no, I said that one last time, so okay, I'm gonna give it. All right, this is like more current. Not singled down to L.A. This is just a rapper. Okay, who has so many chains that they called him Chaining Tatum?
I don't know that one. Damn.
I should know this. Not
Would you
Soldier
got-
Boy.
It's not. Would you guys like me to like say the bar in the way
Yeah,
that the
please.
rapper
Yeah,
said?
yeah,
Please.
yeah.
Let's say in the bar.
Please.
Got so many chains they call me Chaining Tatum.
That sounds so.
Yo,
I should know
God.
that.
Oh my gosh!
That's
Come
what
on,
I'm saying.
y'all.
Hold on. Think it like that.
One more time. Say it like that.
Got so many
Maybe.
chains they call me Chaining Tatum.
Man, that
Easy
sounds like
shit
some
or
Two
something.
Oh no, it's
Chainz.
newer. It's newer. I know the song.
Yes, you do.
I know the song, and it's pissing me off. Why would you do this to me?
You stumped.
I hate
Report card,
You
Mr.
did.
Report
I
card?
hate that. I hate that.
Am I giving up the answer, or am I giving you guys a few more seconds to ponder?
Are we live on YouTube?
What song is that,
YouTube,
man?
what is it? Does anybody have to chat? Go ahead. What is it,
Well,
bro?
who is it?
Who is it?
It's Pop Star by Drake.
Uh-huh.
you
Yeah.
said that fucking line.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna cap. I wouldn't even guess Drake or say some
Oh,
shit like
God, that's Pop
No,
Star.
at all.
Yeah.
I would never
that. All right,
guess.
so I got one for you real quick before we leave up out of here. You familiar with Marvel?
Yeah, I love
You love-
Marvel.
Perfect. So
You
we
sit
asked this
back.
question. You got to pick 5 artists, LA artists, that help you represent LA for them 5 rings or whatever rings the nigga be having.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
So who are your 5 to come fight the IE Marvels and then the Babe Marvels and then the San Diego Marvels and whoever wins that goes to fight the Atlanta Marvels of rap though. Who are your
Nigga,
5?
you
Yeah,
are
so who's your
crazy.
5
And when
LA
I say 5,
Marvels?
this is
Yeah.
perfect for you because obviously your report card, we talking about like really rapping though. Like
All right.
They going
every
to war.
aspect, making a good song and add a female in there too as well.
Oh, Doja Cat then, if I had to add a female.
Really?
Yeah.
You love Doja Cat, huh?
I do fuck with Doja Cat.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
she's
heard
a
you
great
mention Doja
artist.
Cat a lot.
She's from Los Angeles County, first rapper, male or female, to get a number 1 record in a very long time. A Scarlet album, great. Glory Hills, one of my favorite songs to come out last year. Paint the Town Red went
Yeah.
number 1.
So do
you
you
see so
think-
many different
That
artists
song
Do you
is
think
so
someone
in
freestyling.
like
my
Doja
damn
Cat
head. I hate it.
can go? I guess she can because of her record. So I guess that's
And she could out rap niggas, songwriting, creativity, music videos, all of that. She
Niggas
got
don't wanna say
bars.
that
yeah.
part though.
Doja Cat
She got
was,
bars.
was
Oh,
a-
God.
definitely a wild card because I never would have guessed that, but that's really good.
I fuck with Doja.
Extremely talented, like a real artist.
Who's the 4 niggas backing her up?
If I would do Doja, I would have Doja, Tyler the Creator,
Mm.
That's cool.
Blast, a consistent Bino.
Okay.
Is that a 3 and a double 3, or is that like a 3 or a 4 with the consistent Bino? Because you feel me, like it's like
You saying leave him off?
like because you can't get
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
can Bino
If he's
stand
inconsistent,
alone
if
without
he's-
Blast?
If he's inconsistent, y'all lost in the battle.
Okay, so yeah, no Bino. But I want to put him on there.
Okay.
I would want to.
So he'll be the 6th man. off the
Okay, he'll
bench.
be my 6th man. Kaylin.
That's full.
I
Okay,
got
that's
one
fair.
more. Not gonna go with Roddy. Believe it.
No, I believe that. That's
I believe it.
yeah, we believe.
Shout out to Roddy, man.
G Perico would have to step his bars up to get.
Okay.
It's the final spot.
Big
and
Big Sam
because-
would have to have a record.
Okay.
Like Big Sam would have to have a record.
The reason why I
One,
like
two.
what you said, G Perico, I actually went on tour with him last year, and that nigga
I
has
shot tour.
fans.
Yeah, he has a fan
That
base.
nigga has a good ass fan base.
It's all there
Yeah.
except for 2 things. One, the perfectly crafted hit single
Single.
record,
Okay.
Yeah.
or elite lyricism.
Mhm.
Like what's the he doesn't have
Definitely
verse of the
not that.
year,
No,
those
I-
type of
I
things.
agree. He's definitely a good face for the West Coast, though. For a lot of,
But if you're gonna be the face of the West Coast, you gotta be able to rap because we come from Cube, we come from
Yeah.
Game, we come
I
from
think they look
Corrupt.
at. I think a lot of
Right.
people look at him as like
Agreed.
almost like an
Shut-
Easy E kind of like. You feel-
Exactly.
You know what I
and
mean?
EZ wasn't a
He wasn't
That's
a
good.
lyricist.
He
but
wasn't.
Matt, you're supposed to correct the past,
Yeah.
not just emulate it.
Yeah.
So okay, give me Easy with bars.
Mm.
Now we'll
agree.
get some.
I
Now
appreciate
we're
that.
getting somewhere.
I appreciate that take for sure.
So for that last spot, I mean, everybody want to put their got an asterisk by their name. Cause that's just how I am. I'm an asterisk type of person. I
Yeah.
find me an asterisk.
it's
put
the
it there.
last battle. I mean, if you watch Marvel, you know them
Yeah.
niggas. The last battle be
end
the
games.
yeah.
It's like Vince Staples if you rap with more energy and in his voice. I guess I have to put. He's not my favorite on the team, but I have to put.
I know we seen that on the report card.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Why wouldn't he be your favorite though?
Kendrick just goes a little too off kilter when I feel like you could make a classic, another classic West Coast album and Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was worldly. We need you're gonna be the king of the West.
Mhm.
Represent
As he's-
that.
Represent that.
Mm.
Same with a Roddy. If you're gonna be the best selling or most commercially successful new West Coast rapper, give us a West Coast
So
classic.
do you
project.
think Roddy fell off?
I definitely think he fell off. I think it's karmic. I feel like not on. Sold a lot
This
of
is
records.
Good. This is good. I like this. What you?
Win a Grammy with Hit Boy and
Yeah.
Nipsey. Rest in peace. And then you never work with Hit Boy again. Go
Mm.
Diamond. All these records, and then when it's time to come out with the second album, he put out Live Life Fast, and it's more Young Thug Future cosplay.
Right.
Instead of
Mm.
giving us a project like A Good Kid, Mad City, or My Crazy Life
Mhm.
that transports you to the streets of Compton, that would transport the world. Everybody's looking at you. You just won Diamond, you just won a Grammy, so the whole world
It
is
don't matter what you
looking
do.
at you,
Without
and you don't want to show them Compton or LA or West Coast. You want to
You
show
wanna
them
the commercial
Atlanta
side
shit.
of it, yeah.
Mm.
It's like that, and then you fall off. It flops. The project after that flops. That's karma. You had the whole world looking at you, and you didn't want to put the
Is
city
it
on.
because? And I've asked this question. Who I asked? I think Price. Is it because he came in so fucking on top?
Oh, like he set the bar so high.
Yeah, because
right off the
and
bat.
Price
But he
used
had a
Price-
mixtape run too.
Price
with the
used
Feed the
a-
Streets.
But Feed the Street 1 and 2 was
Price
Yeah,
used
yeah.
a very good analogy that was I kind of related to, where he was like, he felt like Rowdy took the elevator versus the steps, so it was easy for him to get up there. You feel me? But now
It's
it's
easier
easy
to
for him
go
to
back
drop.
down.
I don't want to negate the fact that he put out 2 great mixtapes.
Yeah, 'cause
Feed the Streets 2 is a classic.
Okay.
in one.
So
I fuck
he,
with one,
so
too.
he definitely put in some work, but it wasn't like a super long 10-year
Yeah.
mixtape underground run or nothing like
Yeah.
that. But he put out some mixtapes,
Okay.
got signed, got some heavy co-signs, Meek Mill, Nipsey, signs to Atlantic, puts out a semi-classic project with Please Excuse Me, Antisocial, diamond selling record with the box, wins a Grammy. Like I said, okay, now you got everybody looking at you, and you want to go take the attention to an Atlanta sound. Atlanta's already on top.
Right.
So
Give that attention. Use that platform. Again, that SoFi Stadium, that
Yeah.
attraction. Bring that to us.
You mentioned karma, right? Is that what you said? What,
Karmic,
why is that though? What is the karma that you think that is the reason though?
If you had, I'm saying that you don't have Sophomore Jinx and Live Life Fast is not a flop album. If that album was a masterpiece about Compton, or that took you to where he grew up and told those stories with that level of pain and those sonics, and you feel me, and you can still sing and use the autotune and all of that, but
yeah,
like you did on Racks in the Middle is not an Atlanta record.
it's not.
It has the heart and soul and
Of West
pain
Coast.
of
Of
the West
LA.
Coast
Yeah.
and the bass bottom of West Coast. So make an album of that. You want a Grammy for that record. You get critical acclaim for this record.
Facts.
Make an album with that heart, that grit, that soul
'Cause I
that
feel like
represents
that's what
us
Pit
and our
Roddy
pain.
on was that type of record. You feel me?
Pain records,
You
yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
Where,
West Coast pain
one
records.
of his closest homie did die. You feel me? Die Young. You feel me? That's one of the records that put Roddy really on the map.
Yep.
Facts.
Die Young did,
If
and
he
that's a
was
West
really-
Coast classic.
You feel me?
Facts.
Right.
So
That translated to other regions. Yeah.
no, facts.
High
You feel
Fashion
me?
was a
So-
classic
With
too.
mustard. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like what put Roddy on. What put
Yeah,
Roddy on?
yeah,
was
yeah,
the-
I know
it
what
was
you
the
mean.
Die
I know
Young.
what
So
you
it's
mean,
like
yeah.
if that's what's putting you on, like he said, you feel me? That's so why the fuck were you relating to Atlanta? Where Atlanta, you're not even an Atlanta artist. So even if you're trying to relate to Atlanta, they're like, well, we don't know this nigga. We know he got the box, but he's not from Atlanta. So why are we gonna try to relate him to Atlantic style compared to the people that did put you on was West Coast people? Like you feel me? The Die Young, you feel me? So
Braxton.
Raxton, I was gonna say that's a put on. I feel like Die Young was really.
Oh yeah,
his-
you talk about put
Yeah.
ons.
His
His
Yeah.
origin, the
Die
Fuck It
Young.
Up record, those
Yeah.
type of songs
Yeah.
that he dropped early on had LA undertones, and
Facts.
it embodied the spirit of LA. And his sophomore album, Live Life Fast, not embodied the.
I know you
was
mentioned
just
the,
money
the
and-
sophomore jinx that a lot
Money
of artists
artists.
get. Why is that though? Why, in your opinion, why is that? You come in hot, and then boom. Is it the expectations we had?
It could-
What do you think?
It could be the pressure. It could be them just deviating from the plan.
Mhm.
It could just be a by chance thing. Some people don't like Doctor's Advocate as much as they like.
Mhm.
Some people
That's a
felt
fact.
like 50 Cent the Massacre even was a sophomore jinx, even though it did 1.5 million in its first week.
Yeah.
It did more than Get Rich or Die Trying. People
Yeah.
called it sophomore jinx because Candy Shop. They like
Right. Right.
bubblegum.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
In the club to Candy Shop is a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
facts.
You
Right.
feel me? So, yeah, sophomore jinx just happens to artists, but the greats overcome it. Even Snoop went through, like, people go through sophomore jinx.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to,
Adapt.
bounce back from it. And I feel like Roddy hasn't bounced back from it. I feel like if he locks in with Hit Boy and Mustard for
Bounce back. I agree. I
Top
do.
5 producers before you get out of here. LA
right now,
right now.
producers take responsibility. Producers, if they was producers, they'd be getting cussed out and threatened and shit the same way I
Just
am.
like you, exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because a
I
producer
agree.
take responsibility. It's-
Yes.
You ask me to produce my ID or my license right now, I have to bring forth my ID, right?
Yes.
If I didn't,
I can't
you
produce it.
would look at me,
Yes.
right? So if you're a record producer, bring forth the records. So if the records aren't good or they're not there, then
It's
who's
on you.
responsible?
You.
The producer. But none of these producers want to take responsibility. Like, I'm the reason the sound is dead. I'm the reason the West not cracking. I haven't heard one producer say that. So until then, you're a beat maker. Not taking accountability. You're the conductor. You're the head of it. You're the
I
head
agree.
of the music. You're the source of the
I
music.
agree.
Motherfuckers ain't gonna like that clip. They're not gonna like one.
But that's a real shit though.
No, that's
'cause
real. But again, we're talking about
'cause shout out
emotional
to-
people.
Shout out to you for me. Other
You know,
producers that
so-
I fuck with, he say that a lot of people are beat makers than they are producers. You feel me? So, and I agree with that. It's more beat makers than we have producers.
Way more beat makers.
For sure.
I make beats. Y'all send people up with some beats. Yeah, like that. Actually, let me just write this little reference for you. You go take it to the next level.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
a real
not
producer.
critiquing the mix, critiquing the engineer, how it's being mixed. Fucking move over. I'll mix it myself.
Yeah.
Y'all not handling it from that because it's on you. Who produced that? If it's weak, who produced that? Somebody need to be on his
the
head.
word producer
Yeah.
has transitioned though now because even when I think about production, I don't think about that no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And it's fucked up, but that's just how
Nah,
probably
I-
that's
producers
just
And
one
I-
part
and I
of
agree.
production.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
one role.
Exactly. You feel
Yeah.
me? But I think they're taking that full role as I'm the producer now. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Like, because I'm sure we've all been in studios with artists. The producers are not doing what you talk about.
No, they're
at
scared
all.
of the
They might
artist.
not even be there.
A lot of times they're not there, and if they
Yeah.
are there, I've been in sessions and the producer is literally just smoking weed,
Yeah. Like this.
play the beat, pull the beats up,
Hmm?
might cook up a beat.
Yeah.
But then after the beat is done,
Right.
they're
They're out
done,
of
and
there.
so that you're a beat maker, not producing vocals. You don't mix the final of it, post, none of that. You just
Right.
beat of the product, produce
Yeah.
the root of the word, produce product.
Yep.
So yeah, I can only tell you some beat makers that's
Who's
fired.
your favorite beat makers then right now?
On the beat makers.
Hey, it is what
It is what it is.
Nah, I don't want to answer that.
Okay, it's cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's gonna probably bring in some more trouble.
Some of my favorite beats that I'm hearing
Yes.
are from 1011. It's artist named K, producer / beat maker / music person.
God
However
damn,
you
doing a
want
lot.
to
Slash music person is hilarious.
I like K Riggs sound.
Okay.
Okay.
Tap in with K Riggs beat. Yeah. I mean, I love Mike and Keys. They're producers.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Hit Boy.
They're producers. Hit Boys from the IB. Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, Hit Boy.
Hit Boy. Obviously. Obviously.
That's anybody's. It like in general, if you love hip hop.
I love
Absolutely.
the fact that like you feel me. We talk about beat makers and then we can know like well at least we got an IE producer.
Oh, real producer, yeah.
We got an IE producer.
But Mustard's
Yeah.
back. Mustard's back. His album is dropping this summer. He's back with YG. Just read up.
Are you
Oh,
looking
it's
forward
gonna
to
be-
that?
I actually am. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
am.
I want it. I
You
want
dropped?
to
Did you
really-
drop a post?
Yeah,
a
yeah,
snippet
yeah,
of
we
what they
did
got
on
coming?
ours.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to that or?
I'm for sure is.
Absolutely. It's long overdue. Definitely should have been out years and years and years and years
Agreed.
ago. Long overdue, but I'm
I was
gonna
gonna say that.
not listen to it. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it for
Hey,
sure.
come on
When
now.
it drop, and if it's not good,
You
they gonna
let
hear
me
from me too.
You gonna be-
I'm
But-
about to call this nigga. Hey, Thursday 9 p.m. I'm about to call this nigga DeJon Discord. We listen to this album, nigga. I need your opinion.
Matter of fact,
live.
listen to that
We
motherfucker
might have to
on
go live.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
We might have to go live.
Listen to
Because
that
if
bitch
it's
on
not
live.
good, I don't hold back. Even and I have much respect for YG and Mustard, but definitely. But let's hope it's good. But I'm sure it will have some
It
bangers in
should
there.
be.
Yeah, after this hiatus, they
I don't
owe us.
see-
Yeah, you owe us for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
we've been watching baby mama drama and ex-wives and girls and girlfriends.
We want music.
Been in the block on where's the music, nigga?
I definitely
Okay.
want the Mustard album and the Just Read Up tape and another album after.
Definitely.
Period.
Bring YG back.
Yes.
Show me, you feel me, Mustard. Show me you to go. Bring your boy YG back. Show me musically.
I feel like if he does that, that's gonna like, cause Hit Boy had made a song like basically he was just talking about all producers, right? Like it was like a freestyle type shit with him and Alchemist. And I feel like he was basically saying like Mustard, like without the ratchet, how good are you? And I feel like he brings YG back. I feel like that's the answer to that. Definitely.
Yeah. And I will also tell him to go listen to My Crazy Life because he watch it album.
Yeah.
Definitely. That related to the
Definitely.
world.
So, My Crazy Life is my favorite rap album
Ever?
ever.
Ever.
My
Chronic?
favorite, not the best.
It's
My
just
favorite.
Okay.
Not the best rap album.
Because you
So
got
what's
a
the best thing?
preference.
We're gonna end on what's the best rap
The
album
best rap album
ever.
ever.
John Paul. And we ended it off with
Life
that.
After Death. Life After Death. The best rap album. Favorite rap album, My Crazy.
I agree.
Wow.
My favorite is Lil Wayne Carter too, but I agree with the best. Life after that's
No one's top that.
I don't even know.
Musically.
I gotta.
that's classic music. right.
And it's a double album.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That's hard to come like across. We don't get that no more. We don't get the.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna drop album, I'm gonna drop
a
another
double
one.
album in the streaming world would kind of be kind of. I mean,
They
it's
dropped Chris Brown, Greedo dropped 34 tracks. That's a triple album.
just-
Right.
You feel me? But as far as having it where it's like, I really don't skip too many songs off that.
Yeah.
There's so many songs I hypnotized. Nobody, somebody kill you. That's the other thing, crack command.
And
Real,
Rap
real
Commanders
quick,
is
I
one
know
of
we
them
got to
ones.
end, but I just had to get a real quick question or take on. How you feeling about the Hispanic rap right now?
The
like it's
the
bad.
music could be better from some of them, but
Mhm.
I do respect the hustle. I see the presence. I see the grind. They'll
Yeah.
drop more music. They'll
Yeah.
put out more videos. A lot
It's
of
being a little bit more
yeah.
impactful right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
but it's again, it's the same thing I said about IE rap, where it's kind of
Okay.
like, okay, this might have worked 5 years ago
Okay.
or 10 years ago. This might have worked. Or dated that time. I do want to shout out
I
Lefty
agree with that.
Gunplay, who
Shout out
just
to
signed the
Lefty
Interscope
Gunplay. Yeah, that
records.
nigga is-
Wow,
Congratulations.
he did.
Yeah.
I like
Wow.
Gunplay right now. I'm gonna keep it a band because even though, like you said, it's outdated. Like he'll like they just did. Like he just dropped a song, Wayster with Drummer Boy, and that shit's actually fire. But I like Drummer Boy. I mean, I like Lefty Gunplay because like he really like be spazzing on shit. Like one thing I don't like against like Mexican rappers or this Hispanic rappers in general is like I feel like y'all just everybody sounds like Shoreline Mafia. Everybody sounds like you feel me, English flexing.
Which
Compared
is,
to like
which
Lefty
is some
Gunplay,
years
he doesn't.
ago. No, he doesn't. He derives from that. But I like his RJ features. They tapped in with get 2 RJ features project up. And once he learns to craft records,
Yeah.
he'll be there. Right now, he's just
Rapping.
making songs and rapping. Craft a record
I think.
sounds like a perfect product sat
I
in
think
my
the
lap.
only
That's gonna take a little bit of time,
I think
'cause
the only
Yeah,
Hispanic
you gotta
rapper
give him
that has done
obviously.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
he's all over the place
Right.
right now. You know what I'm saying? But I just want that take because again, Lefty Gunplay did pop in my head, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn, I know you don't really kind of critique
Well,
Hispanic.
he's graded. He's on,
Oh, he's on there?
Lefty Gunplay, Bravo the Bag Chaser,
Okay.
OGZ,
Okay.
who has one of my favorite records to come out last year, Perky.
Hey,
Feature
it's funny,
Kamaya,
when I-
yeah.
when I- and it's crazy. It's gonna sound wild, but when I
Yeah.
think of OGZ, I don't really think of Hispanic rap. That's just me though.
He's a Hispanic rapper. He's Hispanic. He's a rapper.
yes, but I just don't think of. I just
He's
like I
not
think
like
of,
rapping in
I think of like
Spanish,
when I think of
though.
like Suede or Moneybag Suede or J.I. Bands. You feel me? I'm like, oh, that's his
Yeah.
thing. But then when I think of OGZ, I'm like, oh, he's like a nigga. But you're right though. He is
But that's
Mexican.
why I feel like I fucked with RP Moneybag Sway. I feel like
Yeah.
I fucked with him before the simple fact that he doesn't sound like every Hispanic rapper. He sound like
Yeah.
himself.
You gotta be able to cut through the noise.
You feel me?
100%. Rest in peace to Moneybag Suede.
That part.
So,
But
a money sign.
Money
again,
sign. What I say?
You said
Yeah,
money
bag.
bag.
Like money bag, yeah, money sign.
My
Yeah, it's
bad,
all
my bad,
good.
Rest in peace, my
Rest
nigga.
in
My bad.
peace. Yeah.
But we appreciate my nigga DeJon Paul coming through, coming to the IE, coming to the Ox Pod to give us some gems,
Yes.
clear
That
some
boy.
shit up a
Clear
little bit.
some, I was just finna say, clear
You know
it
what I'm
on
saying?
up.
And let us know that he ain't really what y'all think he is. He's really a cool motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And he be this is another thing that people probably learn through this pod is like you really
He
know what
knows
you be
what the
talking
fuck
about.
he's talking about.
That's
that
the
part.
biggest thing is I don't give a fuck how he delivers it. I don't give a fuck how he said. He knows what he's talking about.
Facts.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank
You feel
guys
me?
for
So
having
we
pull up.
appreciate
This
you
was
coming
fun.
to rock with us, man. We
Yeah.
looking forward to everything you got going.
Well,
I'm personally looking forward to the IE report card. I'm
Yes,
already
we about
nigga,
to
you
start
know
working
what
on that tomorrow. When it hits you.
Come on,
Yeah.
that's it. I got you.
Yeah.
You know
be,
what I'm
on
saying?
your,
So,
be on your
so
A
IE
game, Cinco.
niggas, you want to be on that motherfucker? You better have
Holla
some
at
good music.
Cinco, yeah,
You better
because
have some good music,
he's in
nigga.
charge of
You
who's
better
on
have
there
some
this
money.
year. Y'all not cursing me out. Y'all not. If you get left off, it's because of Cinco. Put that camera on him.
That's fucked up.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll drink
you
next
get left
time.
out, it's 'cause
We'll
you're
drink
yourself.
next
That
time.
shit
too.
weak, man.
It's because of yourself.
But yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, shout out to my dog, DeJon Paul, coming out here, man. I appreciate you. I can't wait to
Yes.
see what you do in 2024. Like I said, man, whatever you need, I'm going to support.
Likewise.
You feel
bro.
me? So, again, shout out to DeJon Paul. This is the Oscar Nick Podcast where we connect you to the hottest shit worldwide.
Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep our shit going, man. We trying to get it going, man. We trying to get on DeJon Paul's level.
Yeah.
So to get there, you know what you got to do. Like this
Yeah.
motherfucker, share it, do all that good shit.
Comment,
You
everything.
feel me? We appreciate you rocking, and we'll see you on the next one. Hello.
All right.
Peace.
Hey.